Can you believe it? We're back again. Oh my God. Wow. Hell yeah, boys. We're back again with another quartering show. It's been such a great time following this whole mess. I'm having such a great time. Welcome back to the Tuesday edition. Make sure you guys do me a huge favor and hit that like button. We're already almost a goal, setting records left, right, up, down, and center. So let's get on it. Diggity dog on it. Shout out to all the boys. So if you guys don't know, the quartering, looks like the quartering is already planning on failing his diet immediately. Not very shocking. Let's be honest. We all said this. People in the chat were saying 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, right? Pretty obvious what's going on here. So that looks like a done deal. Plus, a lot of YouTubers are noticing their content's being stolen by the quartering, and there is a very, very high likelihood the quartering channel could up and poof and disappear in a few days or weeks. No one knows, because as you know, if you're a YouTuber, if you get 3 of them bitches, you done, baby. You done, baby. So get the hell on it. Diggity doggone it. And welcome to the show. Make sure you like the hell out of it. Anjali Rayaz says, GOAT trophy. She sent a GOAT trophy with 1,000 gems. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Get the hell on it. Diggity doggone. Appreciate you, Anjali, for the first one of the night. Bryce says, it was very nice to meet you. Love you. Thank you, Bryce. I appreciate it. I had a great time, dude, in South Carolina. I enjoyed the living hell out of it. So thanks for inviting me out there. I am going to probably start whittling some videos together about the convention that canceled me last year because they saw I had an intro that had Trump in it. So they assumed I was some psycho MAGA guy, I guess. And then they canceled me from the actual convention itself. They claimed that the people didn't feel safe if I went, which is probably literally like one person that was like working at the convention themselves. And the funniest part about that is they're like, we don't feel safe with you being here. But their main guest was a literal, I think it was a voice actor that had been convicted of sexual assault. But luckily he was a liberal. So it was totally fine. It's totally fine. You are allowed to sexually assault people when you're a liberal. So that's the bear versus the man in the woods argument, right? They would rather be around a guy that's actually done harm to somebody rather than somebody that they might think could possibly be a conservative. Fucking weird shit, man. Weird shit. And I don't even really talk about politics. It was just a weird time. It's just I had a Trump intro, and they were like, oh, he's a tour guy. Can't let him come to our convention. And all that money I spent on merch, down the drain. But that's just life. Anyways, let's get started today. I appreciate everybody being here. I see Freddie Colton. What's up, brother? How you doing? Javi, how you doing? Derek D. Hart, how you doing, brother? How you doing? He says, can you believe 17 years my wife wants to split up all she thinking? I don't love her. Not because I got cheating, which I hadn't. She's just saying she wants to split up because she doesn't think you love her. That makes no sense. Wouldn't she want to stay together if she thought? I don't know. That sounds like an excuse, to be honest. Like a reverse psychology thing. Oh, you don't like me. So it's like one of those things where girls are like, the reason I'm breaking up with you is because you're too good for me and I don't deserve you. And I'm like, what? No, that's fine. I'll stay with you. They're like, no, you're too good for me, so I'm leaving. I'm like, wait, what the hell, bitch? Makes no damn sense. All right, let's jump right into the sauce today. We're going to cover the newest thing so far, the most recent thing so far, and then we're going to cover the quartering stream from today. So there's so much to cover, so let's get the hell on it, diggity dog on it. Anyways. Love you, I appreciate you. All right, let's go. Let's have a good time doing it. So, of course, the quartering released his new vlog today, as per usual. And his new vlog is absolutely hilarious. And you probably saw my thumbnail today. That's just a straight up ripped picture from his vlog. He looks like he's about to fucking die. Poor bastard. Like, my man. And it's funny, too, because the vlog, he's like, I'm trying keto. And then on his stream today, he's like, I can't stop drinking, brother. I'm like, okay. All right, so whatever. Let's get into it, boys. Here we go. Let's hop right into the juicy meat and watch the giant man himself jiggle around uncontrollably. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, boys. Here we go. Shout out to Anjali. I appreciate you, baby, by the way. Thank you for your first drop of the night. I also have to put it out here. The quartering's his editing style is straight up 2014. Like corporate America. editing style. It's really cringe.
All right, we'll start this week's vlog with a little update on the agility course.
By the way, you're going to notice that the vast majority of the time that the Quartering is doing anything in these vlogs, he's flexing his wealth. All right. And let me tell you why before we get really too deep into this. The Quartering flexes his wealth like constantly, right? Absolutely constantly. The reason he does that is because he can't fathom anything else, and he holds no value in anything else. He has no concept of family, of respect, self-respect, especially love, friends, anything like that. Everything that he can fathom is money and something I bought, materialism, materialistic items. It's the only thing that he knows how to fathom. Right? Because all he'll do on these vlogs is talk about how much something costs. He even started putting a graphic on the video itself to show how much how much it costs. So people will be like, wow, look how much money Quartering has. Right? Without realizing when you're a pretty much despicable, degenerate, morbidly obese, bald man, the money don't really mean shit to anybody. Right? You know? What about this? I'll ask you, Selgress. Would you rather have $1 million or be 400 pounds and bald? You're going to probably pick the $1 million. Well, no, that was a very stupid question. Never mind. Would you rather have $1 million and be 400 pounds and bald, or would you rather not have $1 million and just be normal? Right? That's the question. And everybody's going to pick normal. They don't want to be like, that's the point, right? So, anyways, let's jump into it. Freddie! Oh my God, that's funny. All right.
That I started working on last week. Get some light in here. And it's basically done.
He's got that classic 2016 YouTube ukulele music as the background music.
There's Hucka Puppa. Huck, go in there. Come here. Go in. Go through. Go on. Good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy.
You know what this vlog reminds me of? This vlog reminds me of celebrities that try to prove to people that they're like totally normal people and totally not insanely condescending, insanely pretentious, and completely detached from everyday life of everybody else on the planet. Right? You ever notice that? Like when celebrities will do like little Instagram videos, they're always like, oh my God, like this is my dog, and like stop and look, we have like a little dog bowl and stuff, just like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes I go down to like TJ Maxx, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, they're just like normal people.
So there's several steps to it. Basically, they walk through this thing to work on their agility. Then they jump these things, which are kind of.
What does the Quartering do to work on his agility? Because he needs it more than anybody else on the planet. He needs the agility more than anyone else, for sure.
Low right now for Huck because his back legs aren't the greatest. Then they can go up over this. And then we practice our weaves here.
This is shockingly interesting content, by the way, that we got going on. Bro sounds winded, just wailing around the corner. Bro, this dude is winded. This dude is winded when he sits there streaming. When he's sitting there streaming on Rumble, he is out of breath. So yeah, him walking around his garage is going to kill this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
In and out, in and out. Then there's a platform where they go up and they sit. And they can go up over this A-frame.
Look, you notice how he puts the dollar amount for everything in this video? Like pop-ups for the dollar amount. And he's probably going to say, oh, I'm just trying to help people, you know, that want to get the same shit in this random vlog with no subscribers and viewers. Okay. No, it's so he can show people that, oh, look at how much money I spent on all this stuff. I have so much money and you don't have any money, and I have all the money, and I'm smart and you're dumb, and I'm a master of marketing and you're not. I know how to run a business and you don't. I'm a millionaire and you're not. I'm smart and you're not. I'm giant, I'm in shape and sexy and you're not. I'm the greatest in the world and you're the worst. That's how he sees everything, by the way. He sees everything like that, which is actually really fucking creepy, to be honest. You know, this cringe as shit. That's what I'm saying, Echo Bud. It's cringe as hell, baby. It's cringe as hell. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, dude. Don't forget, boys, we're up against the 10th, first double digits in years, Naked Snake today. Number 10. Thank you. Nick Rose just popped off, the first bastard. Thank you, brother. He's the top dog. God, I have to type that all in for the first one. Nick Rose. Thank you, brother. All right, dude. So, Nick says, I have no cartilage in my knee, and I'd still leave Pooger in the dust. Well, yeah. I mean, he's 1,000 pounds, brother. Thank you so much, Nick, by the way. I appreciate Nick Rose. He's a big man. He's a big man.
And then on to the teeter-totter, and then back through. So that's this update. Looks done, looks good. So in this vlog,
just random shit's popping up with price on it for some reason.
We're going to discuss where the Quartering name came from. We're going to discuss a big change I'm trying out in my life.
Trying out. Keep in mind, he always says trying out because he's actually not committed to it even a little bit, and he's not going to do it, right? So what he's trying out is a keto diet instead of just doing it, right? So when I do my diet every year, I do a cut diet every year from November to January. I'll go from like 190 to 165. And that's what I do every year. It's something, it's just part of my, routine. And every year when I go on my diet, I say, my diet starts November 1st. So I'm going to do my diet. I don't go, I'm going to try to do my diet. But like if anything at all like gets to me mentally, I'm just going to have to just drink and like eat everything in sight, because I just can't handle stuff. You don't fucking try. You don't try. You just do it. That's the difference between people that are successful at that kind of thing and people that are not successful at that kind of thing. You just do it. You don't try it. For example, the Quartering wouldn't say he's going to try to put up a video Monday. He's going to say, I'm going to put up a video Monday because he's committed to putting videos up because it's his job, right? He would never say, I'm going to try to put up a video Monday, right? That's how you can see the difference in the mentalities. He doesn't even plan on being successful on this diet at all. He's scraggly as hell looking.
And it's going to be a tough one. And I hope that you enjoy it. I think Thursday's vlog is going to be a little more entertaining. But, I wanted to give you an update on this. And obviously I talked about how I would talk about how I got my name. So if you enjoy the vlogs, please do leave a like on it. And make sure you subscribe. Help us hit, I think, 4,000 subscribers already, which is pretty bonkers. It's doing much better than I thought. And it's humbling. And it seems like people really like it. I'm going to try to do more.
He's so condescending. I don't know why. This is really funny. And the reason he's doing this, he's like, oh my God, it's like doing so good. I'm like so humble right now. Like, people like just really like me and I'm just totally a normal dude and I'm not conceited at all or pretentious even a little bit, right? The reason he's saying that is because 85% of the people watching are hate watching and disliking it. And he's like, God, people just really like me. He's doing it to like own the haters that are watching it. Oh, it's doing so great. But you'd like totally forget that we can see the dislikes. Most of us can. And yeah, it's pretty rough, brother. If you have 60%, 70% dislikes, it's pretty rough, brother. Okay. Anyways, Roarcast. Shouldn't all the dog stuff be outside? That's not enough room for them to open up and get it. German Shepherd's got energy. Yep, that's true. But then Jeremy would have to go outside. And the only time Jeremy ever goes outside is when he does these vlogs. He doesn't do that in real life. These are all for the vlogs. Okay. All for the vlogs. Thank you, Roarcast. I want to go back on something too, unless he does it later. I might be wrong here. Let me look. Okay, never mind. It's coming to that. All right, we'll go.
Stuff that is interesting. Y'all seem to like the fish tank thing last week. I don't have a lot of things as cool as that, but we'll work on it.
He thinks his entire vlog should be showing off his things and stuff, like a show and tell. My man's got the mentality of like a 12-year-old going to 4th grade to show off all of his stuff.
We've got some severe storms coming in, I guess, tonight. Tornado watch in Wisconsin. So I've got to pick up all this stuff outside here. But First, we're going to talk about the name, and then we're going to talk about the changes, and I'll take you on a little tour of that stuff. So,
I mean, he's gonna run out of stuff to tour after like what 5 or 6 episodes of the vlog, because you can only show off your house so many times. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't a vlog be you just talking to the camera about whatever?
where does the quartering come from? Well, it's really not that interesting. I think a lot of YouTubers don't have, there you go, boy, a great story for where they came up with their name, but it's literally at the top.
I don't know if you guys notice this, but every time TheQuartering talks to his pets, he becomes like he accidentally becomes hyper gay for a second in his voice and then goes back, right? You know, he'll like talk to his dogs and he'll be like, yes, I'm a guy, boy. And then he'll come back to his screen and be like, anyways. I'm like, what? What are you doing? What is that? I call my dog a bitch. I call him bitch tits. And then I scrub his head. I'm like, hey, bitch tits. You know, I don't know. Something weird about that. Ryan says, nobody cares, Jeremy. My channel name is my name. Should we just talk about my lineage? Yeah, like no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. You could actually just type this in the chat, right? When people ask me, where'd you get your name from? I'm like, when I was playing Halo 2, I typed in, I didn't know what to say. So I just, for my gamer tag, I was drinking a bottle of water. And it was called Camelot Purified Water. That's how I got my name. There you go. It was like 4 seconds. You know, my name, my cat is named Shit Ass.
Time when kind of like the culture battles started, and it's a reference to being drawn and quartered, and not necessarily in the way that you think. So
What the fuck was that?
the reference to being drawn and quartered is that
What is going on? What was that? What is this?
where they came up with their name, but it's literally at the time when kind of like the culture battles started.
Like, what is this random, extremely loud edit?
And it's a reference to being drawn and quartered, and not necessarily in the way that you think. So
Okay.
the reference to being drawn and quartered is that it felt like at the time when I picked the name, all the things that I liked were getting torn apart, pulled in each different direction, whether it was politics or money or whatever. And really, really, the deep lore it's a reference to Magic the Gathering. I used to play Magic the Gathering a lot.
Wow. It's a reference to Magic the Gathering.
The game got exceedingly woke and basically said they didn't want any conservatives.
You know what's really funny? I remember just last week I was watching a clip from TheQuartering, and he said he doesn't like the word woke and he doesn't like to use the word woke. But every time I watch a new clip from TheQuartering, he says woke over and over again.
Spending millions of dollars with them anymore, and it became very unwelcoming. And it was the first time in my entire life that I had experienced anything like that, in particular with Magic the Gathering, because the community for Magic is so welcoming. It is just,
unless you're Jeremy. Imagine being at your local card shop and Jeremy's John ass walks in, smelling all smelly with his dingleberries hanging off. Because, you know, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but people, when they get to a certain weight, they can't like wipe their ass anymore. So they're just like covered in shit. Jeremy's right there. Maggie Moo says, my name's the very first AOL screen name my dad created for me. Fitting. Maggie Moo. Well, there you go. The beautiful Maggie Moo. All right, he's wafting, baby. He's wafting, baby. Shout out to Nick Rose, the top dog. Thank you, brother. That was weird timing, Nick. It happened right when I said that. Every dog I've ever had has a name at first, but eventually I refer to them all as Big Pooper, which is also what I call Jerry. Yeah, I call all my dogs just like bitch tits and ass face and bitch and shit. Like, I don't know. You know, unless they're in trouble, then I say their name. And then they cower. They're like, oh, fuck, I done goofed. Yes, sir, you done goofed. You got into the trash. You goofed. It is time to pay penance. Thank you, Nick Rose. Appreciate you, brother. All right.
everybody generally gets along, except what happened was some of the more activist people, just like a lot of things, activists moved in, they dominated the space, they got all the relationships with the brand, And the brand thought, well, this is what everybody wants. They want trans, Magic the Gathering players, cards. I mean, they want BLM references. They want us to make Aragorn black. And it was just like this feeling that everything I loved, whether it was video games or Magic the Gathering.
I love these like edits. They make zing, zing, zing. Like, I'm like, what are you doing, brother? What is this garbage? Oh my gosh, it's so terrible. No, it's funny because years ago they did all this. Years ago they did all this in Magic the Gathering. Bro, I don't know about you, but when something that I enjoy decides to not cater to its core audience anymore, I just don't bother with it anymore. I don't shit my pants and piss myself for a decade about it, right? When I watched The Last Jedi, Star Wars The Last Jedi, I never went and saw another Star Wars production again, didn't never watch another TV show again. That was it for me. I don't need to see anything else. I'm not going to give them my money. And it's not that serious. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm done. But there's people out there that will literally bitch and cry and fucking fall in the fetal position, screaming like a banshee because they went and saw yet another movie from their franchise that they haven't liked in 20 years, and it sucks again, and they're angry again. I'm like, okay, what'd you expect? You knew it was going to suck. Why do you keep giving it money? Right? It's probably why, like, dudes will have their wives just getting fucking reamed out. Just reamed out. And the dude's too afraid and too codependent and too pathetic to fucking break it off and move on. They'll wait for her to break it off and move on, right? They'll wait for her to do it. I've seen dudes get cheated on like 100 times, and if they finally broke up, but it wasn't them doing the breakup stuff. You know? It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. The Ren Fair background music, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love it so much.
Or D&D or movies, they were all getting torn apart at the limbs because politics. And that's really, I could have called the channel Drawn and Quartered, I suppose.
Hamilton says, in fairness, he's describing how his channel name came around. In fairness, he still opens Magic the Gathering cards, Hamilton. So that is relevant, actually. It's completely relevant. He still does Magic the Gathering shit after complaining for 10 years about it. He still does. So that's the point.
A little too long. I have a marketing background, and I thought, oh, Huck's over in the pool. Hucky, are you getting all wet?
You see that? You see that? Am I the only one noticing this? Every time he talks to his dog, he turns into like this hyper gay dude. Oh, you're getting wet over there? Oh my God. Anyways, like, what the fuck is that? Maybe I'm the only one that does it. Does anybody else do that? Am I wrong? I might be wild about that. I don't know. Might be wrong. He said something to say anyhow.
A marketing background.
He has a marketing background, which leads me to always address this when I hear him talk about this. When Elon Musk bought X, the Quartering openly tweeted at Elon Musk begging him to hire him as like a marketing guy for X, and claimed that he could completely blow X up and make it the greatest thing ever. And I'm like, bro, this motherfucker's retarded. I could fly the space shuttle directly to the moon. I promise. I have a marketing background, brother.
Then I thought, oh, Huck's over in the pool. Hucky, are you getting all wet? But so, yeah, it was at a time in which Magic the Gathering was still this thing that I had been playing since 1993, 1994-ish. I started playing right when I was like probably 10 or 11, so maybe 1995 at the latest, because Revice was still out. So, yeah, 1994, 1995 is probably...
I'm so shocked he became a bald, skullet, obese, fat man later on in life. Maggie Moose says, do you think he fits in the pool slide? Absolutely not. To be fair, I guarantee you he hasn't used this pool in like 10 years. Because he doesn't go outside. He doesn't like physical activity, right? And the reason I say that is because I don't really use my pool that often. I use my pool like 10 times a season. Which I guess is, I don't know if it's it a lot or not. It's like once a week. So if I still like using my pool and I only use my pool 10 times a year or a season, he's not using this shit. Well, it is covered. Yeah, it's covered in the middle of it's covered in the middle of summer. You know what? Maybe we are not detectives as we thought because it's literally covered. It's funny. You don't use that pool. You right.
I spent 20 years playing this game, and it was something where you could just sit down and nobody talked about politics. Nobody talked about, any divisive issues. For the most part, we would talk about, card quality or broken combos or the new EDH commander or not called EDH anymore, commander. But somewhere along the lines, Wizards of the Coast decided that they wanted to push, not just be a progressive company, but actively push people out of it. In fact, their community manager.
What the hell does any of this have to do with his name now? He's just going off the deep end now.
Made like a whole post on their official Reddit disparaging and defaming me. And
defaming. Again, I'm going to put this out there. Pretty sure the Quartering has no idea what the word defame or defaming means. I got to put this out there, right? Because he insinuated he was going to sue me for defamation. And I'm like, I don't think you know what that means. I don't think you have any idea what defamation means. I think he unironically is retarded and thinks defamation means when somebody's being mean to you. And he just never figured he would ever research it after that, right? He just thought when he was 14, when he heard the word for the first time, that's when somebody's mean to you. And then he just never researched it again. And now he's like 50. That's what I think he thinks defamation is. You know what I'm saying?
It basically led to this channel getting its initial following because what happened next was I went on a crusade against Wizards of the Coast. And with the help of an investigative reporter, Luke Calgiovanni, we found about a dozen convicted PEDs in the Magic the Gathering judge program. And we use that as a cudgel to roast Wizards of the Coast, to force change. And ultimately, we got that change. Wizards of the Coast then instituted background checks. They fought.
What does any of this have to do with his name, brother? We're just going off. He's just ranting at this point. Travis Borthwick, my boy, says, again, what's with the Coke sniffs and can't wait to see you race. This idiot needs to go away. His drift is over and his flagging days are done. His flagging days are not done. He could flag anybody at any point. But I don't think he wants to do that because he was basically trending in a negative way for like 3 weeks after he flagged somebody. So I don't know if he wants to do that again. Thank you, Travis. I appreciate you, brother. The Coke sniffs are because he's addicted to Afrin. Afrin. It's a nasal spray. And it actually has extremely addictive properties. And he says he uses Afrin. So he probably is squirting Afrin up in his face 24/7.
Deeply against it. Why? Because my dead names. We don't want to do background checks because we have one trans judge and they don't want to be dead named. They don't want to do. Well, it turns out that there was a hive of chomos in the Magic the Gathering community. I exposed them, and as a thank you for that, I ended up getting banned from Patreon because I was sloppy and I exposed some like addresses or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I got banned from Patreon. I accidentally doxed a bunch of people, you know what I'm saying? It's fine though. Totally. If I would, it's whatever. It's whatever. He still does that today on X too. He tried to dox Flash recently. Same shit, different day. Phantom, buddy, what's up? He's just so many words and ends up saying nothing. Yeah, it's unbelievable, actually. This is actually a very good example of why we put out how the Quartering came to be popular in the first place. Back in the day, not now, obviously, but he was popular because he read an article and then turned the video off. And when you see how the content is when he's not reading an article, it is just brain rot. It's like listening to your drunk, like, uncle that had a brain aneurysm in 1979 and now they can't think too good and they just kind of say shit and ramble. And you're like, all right, yeah, uncle, I got you. All right. That's kind of what it's like.
Patreon was just protecting the same people. And it was a weird time, but it was definitely like my red pill moment. It was very interesting thing to take part in, to see unfold. And, you know, that's kind of what dragged me into the culture, where
I want to see him take his hat off. I just wish he'd take his hat off. Because you know he's hiding some spider ass skull bitch up there. And he's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't like wash his hair or bathe at all under his hat. Trust me, the reason I say that is because I totally get it. Because I do the same thing, right? Except when I have something I need to do, like anything, I'll fix myself up. If I'm going out to dinner, you know, I'll put on a nice button up. I'll put on some like black or, you know, tan slacks, put on my shoes. I'll wash my hair. I'll take a shower, all this shit. I'll shave. I'll edge off everything and I'll go out, right? But he's the kind of guy that wears the same. He probably wears khaki shorts, I would imagine, and those same button-up shirts for stream, and just looks completely disheveled every time he goes anywhere, which is probably pretty rare. You know, when he meets his ex-wife at bars or whatever to take pictures to prove to everybody they're totally still doing good. Why is it always in public at bars? Does anybody ever wonder that? I don't know. Wonder what that could be. It's weird. All right. Anyways, I digress. I tell you, in front of God and everybody. Anyways, Travis Bortwick says, it's that kind of like my inhaler. If I do too much, I hallucinate. Is that what Afrin does and loves supporting you? No, I don't think so. But that sounds like a great time. Bro, I can't get off. I can't stop taking my inhaler. It's too delicious. Thank you, Travis. I appreciate you, brother. Oh, my God, dude. All right. I see you, Travis, and I love you, Travis. Thank you, buddy. All right, so I want to pull this, and this is a good example, right? It's a good example. Like me and PDH went out, you know, in honor of Quartering, calling me what did he say I was? He said I was a single loser. Said I was a single, like, loser, and I hated myself. This is what PDH looks like when we go out, right? I said I took a PDH out in the honor of the Quartering, saying I'm a loser who's single and hates my life. Thanks to last night's stream, Jeremy paid for the dinner anyway. It's a very nice place, by the way. God, it's so great. It's like really like closing it and kind of like local, but God, the food is so delicious. It's so delicious. Anyways, just wanting to flex on the Quartering, you know. Travis says, and only found you hallucinate on an inhaler is when I was in jail. That's all they gave me, not my other meds. So it got weird and I got freaked out. That sounds interesting, actually. It sounds kind of interesting. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. It's funny because it's one of those things where the Quartering he's projecting again his own personal situation. So when he yells at people and says everybody's single, he's telling you something. And you need to listen when he tells you something. You got to pay attention to the things he says. And you can instantly understand what's happening in his personal life. When he calls everybody single losers, he's telling you something. So pay attention. Thank you, Travis. I love you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Already a tenth of the way to Snook. Hell yeah.
I didn't, Plymouth Rock. I didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on me. You're going to be all wet now, Baba.
I don't like the gay thing he does with the dogs. There's something weird about it. It freaks me out. It makes my skin crawl. Like, you notice that feeling when somebody does something and it like makes your whole body shiver? Not cringing, although it is definitely cringe, but it's something a little bit deeper where your whole body shudders. Like, oh fuck. It's creepy. Creeps me the fuck out. Thank you, Meg Moo, for becoming a member. I love you. She's so good to me. Thank you. Appreciate you, baby. All right. Anyways. Beep. All right. Oh, by the way, if you've heard my song, I play the song for like 10 gifted memberships on any of the apps or $20 super chats or higher. Doobie-doobie-doo. You know what I'm saying? Did you notice how the Quartering completely stopped saying doobie doobie doo after we started clowning him about it? He stopped saying it. We call him bald. He says he's going to shave his head. We call him fat. He says he's going to go on a diet. We make fun of the doobie doobie doo. He stops doing it forever. But he's totally not bothered, by the way.
Papa. Are you chilling? Are you chilling out with your dill out? Hey, good boy. Do something. There's your German Shepherd content for this vlog. And then now we're gonna move to
his German Shepherds are probably like, why is this giant fucking human just saying stupid shit to me? Like the German Shepherd's like, what the fuck's happening? What is this? What is this?
A big kind of life change that I've decided to undergo. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping.
He's fucked. He is so fucked on this diet, bro. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, you're gonna fail. You're failing this diet. You're failing it. You are like not even remotely sure about your feelings about it or success. You're done, brother.
You know, I'm hoping I'm committed to it. I'm hoping that it can be.
Oh my God. I can't believe this is happening in my life right now. I'm hoping I'm committed to it. What does that even mean? You're either committed to it or you're not. What do you mean hoping you're committed? I hope I'm committed. Okay, you should imagine telling your girlfriend that or telling your boyfriend that. I'm so excited that we're finally together. Well, I'm hoping I'm committed. She's going to be like, what the fuck? All right, I'm going to leave and go get Tyrone. All right. We're going back to Tyrone's house. I'm hoping I'm committed. You either are or you're not. There is no hope. There is no try. Do or do not. There is no try. You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly, Maggie Moo. You know, too. You know, because you're in shape. He's accepting the failure before the failure. Peyton says, bro, still yapping about this dude? Hell yeah, brother. It's the Tuesday edition of Yapping About This Dude. Welcome back to the show, brother. How you doing? Just do it.
Change for good, and it should be pretty interesting. Now I've got a wet dog.
All right.
Now we've got to run around a little bit, probably dry him off. But yeah, that's where the quartering came from. It's a reference to being drawn and quartered. Specifically a reference to, losing my favorite hobby, a hobby that I had, built lifelong friendships through, a hobby that, obviously I was hanging out with a bunch of libs and it didn't matter because he didn't talk about politics. You just played the game. Whoop. There goes the neighborhood.
All right.
We've got some strong winds coming in. I suspect severe weather tonight, but this will probably be not there for long. But let's get inside where it's not so windy. It's probably a lot of wind noise on the audio here, and we'll take a look at another update. All right, well, it's no surprise to anybody that this is the least used room in my house. It's my workout room. And
make sure you look at how much all these things cost, right? He's got to put all this stuff in the cost, right? $5,300 treadmill, about the most expensive one, everybody. Look how much money I spent. I have a lot of money. Have you guys noticed how much money I've spent on everything? Because I have a lot of money. Have you ever noticed that how much money I spent on everything means I have more money than you? Aren't you impressed? Aren't I cool now? Do you like me now? That's how he sees things. $6,000 for a treadmill he's never used. I guarantee you he's never stepped his foot on this. Never stepped his foot on this.
Well, it's time to make a change. And I've been working with my friend.
I like how
Melanie Mack. We're going to try keto. Now, I know you're probably going to feel like
he's going to try keto. He's just so unsure about this.
You have to offer a bunch of suggestions and this, and I will take those into account. Or maybe you're going to say, well, that doesn't work, or this, that, and the other thing. I know.
I like how a lot of this still has the plastic wrap on it because he's never used it before.
I've tried a lot of things.
Why are these things popping up showing how much they cost? What the hell does this have to do with anything? This is the strangest edit in the world. Bro needs to try Ozempic. Yeah, but Lady Law, I was thinking about that the other day, but I think he's probably afraid of needles because he just looks like the kind of guy that would be afraid of needles because he's a man-child. And man-childs are afraid of all the same stuff. They usually have agoraphobia, which means they can't leave their house. They usually have high anxiety. They usually have to lean on antidepressants a lot. They usually have extremely strange mommy issues. They usually have strange fetishes that have something to do with those mommy issues. And they're usually afraid of spiders. They're afraid of snakes. They're afraid of needles. They're afraid of flying. They're afraid of all these things. It's just a personality type, right? I may not be right about those things, but it's a hunch, right? It's a hunch. Shout out to Travis Borthwick, the top dog today at $15. I love you, buddy. I appreciate you. Shout out to my boy.
Do is not get on the fat jab. And so this will kind of be my last go at it. From what I found,
Wait, hold on, what
do
did he say?
not get on the fat jab and count.
Oh.
Or maybe you're going to say, well, that doesn't work, or this, that, and the other thing. I know. I've tried a lot of things. What I'm trying to do is not get on the fat jab. And so this will kind of be my last go at it. From what I found,
So he's saying that if this doesn't work, which it's definitely not going to work, he's going to get on Ozempic, is what he's saying.
Doing some weightlifting will turbocharge it. I only really have these adjustable barbells, but it seems like we'll be all right. And once my knee is better, I can do more cardio. I've got this bench and those barbells. I think that's all I'm going to need. And it's been interesting so far. Some of the...
What is he going to do? He's going to do chest flies and like some bicep curls. That's then maybe some flat bench with 50 pounds, which, I mean, you weigh 400 pounds. You should be benching like probably starting out at least somewhere around the 100, 135s. Within 2 weeks of bench press, at that weight, he'd be at 200, 215. Within 3 months, he'd be at like 275. Because when you're morbidly obese, that shit converts fast, and you usually get stronger faster. In my experience with working with people, the unmanliness here makes me glad bullies exist. You ain't lying, brother. You ain't lying. But like Ghosty says, people in prison use less and can stay in shape. I've seen prison gyms before, and they're freaking nicer than my gym, man. Unless you're talking about like movies, then yeah, that's different. Movies are different. But like in real life, usually like prisons, even in small towns, have extremely like luxurious and huge gyms, right? And also they have ease of access to like anabolics and stuff in prison.
Some of the biggest concerns people had about it, it really hasn't happened yet, but it's early. The hardest part for me so far is just keeping up with water, keeping up with the amount of water I'm supposed to be drinking every day. Something 150 to 170 ounces. That's been...
Imagine being like 50 years old and you're like, I'm having such a hard time just drinking some water. Oh, goddamn, brother. That's like the hardest thing you have going on in your life right now.
More difficult than cutting carbs. Cutting carbs are, it's a thing. It's obviously the core tenet of keto.
By the way, you're going to notice something. In these vlogs inside of his home, you will never see his wife. I mean, well, whatever. You get what I'm saying. But you'll never see his wife in these vlogs ever walking around in the house. Ever. Why is that? Anybody guess why that is? Like never has even remotely appeared walking around any of these places in the house. Travis says, I hate needles for blood draw and shots, but my comfort zone is getting tats while dad's recovering from cancer and running the ranch with one damn leg. Hot diggity damn, Travis. You the man, dude. It takes a lot of it takes a lot of gusto to get that shit done, brother. Thank you, man. Yeah, I used to be afraid of needles when I was a kid, and then that shit just up and disappeared like a fart in the wind one day. I don't know what happened. I used to be afraid of spiders too, and then when I turned like 14, I was not afraid of spiders anymore. I was not afraid of them anymore. Dang it, Travis. Anime fan for YouTube. Hardest part is keeping up with water, not overeating 6,000 calories a day. Yeah, that's the main part, brother. It's the main part. People forget, anime fan, that if you're 400 pounds and you just don't eat an entire extra large pizza per day, you'll probably lose weight. Jaber. The best thing he could do is not talk about it and just fucking do it. Exactly, J Burb. It's that easy.
And getting your body into ketosis. I don't know.
God damn, he looks fucked up, brother. He looks like he's been through some shit, dude. Looks like he's been crying or something. What's wrong, Jeremy? What's wrong, buddy? Okay. Poor guy. Look at him. Look at him. Jesus, brother. His whole face is swollen and his eyes are puffy. Probably because he got freaking drunker and shit last night.
We're going to see how it shakes out. So here's my plan so far. Maybe if you've done keto before, let me know. I started with a very simple meal plan, something that I knew I could stick to, right? So bacon and eggs for breakfast, protein shake for lunch, and like a steak or burgers or chicken or something, some high level of protein for dinner. Try to have dinner like around 4 o'clock. I got the electrolyte stuff, sugar-free electrolyte powder. I bought the fiber pills because everyone said that there's an unintended, your
burgers, he says. Burgers, interesting.
Body doesn't, it takes a while for your body to adjust. And, at 43, it's obviously 10 years, 15 years past time when I should have taken this stuff more seriously. I'm definitely down from my fattest. When I got back from Hawaii, I was probably the biggest I've ever been. I'm down 40 pounds from that, but I have another 100.
Yeah, I would love to see the weight and the scale on that. I'm sure it totally exists out there, right? I guarantee you there's totally some official weigh-ins here. Burgers on keto, it better be wrapped in lettuce. What he's probably saying, okay, is it's just the patties themselves. The patties themselves. That's what he's probably talking about here, right? And I got to say, if you're eating bacon and eggs for breakfast and then a protein shake and then like some patties of our burgers or something, you're only getting like 100 grams of protein maybe. And you need like 200, especially when you're like 1,000 pounds. You need a lot of protein, right? Or else you're going to be a melting snowman, Hobby. This man will suffer through ketosis. You fool. All right. Twig says in his mind, him talking about it is him doing it without actually doing it. Well, that's what I was talking about the other day. He when he talks about it, it's all so he can get affirmation.
100 to lose. And I just keep plateauing at like kind of
he has another 100 to lose, he says.
Hawaii, I was probably the biggest I've ever been.
I want to actually see him on a scale because he's implying that he's 300 pounds, but he's extremely morbidly obese and he's like 6'5". I know dudes that are 6'5" and 270 pounds, and they are they look like they're in pretty decent shape. How the ever living fuck is he only 30 pounds heavier than these people and looks like Boogie? He's not 300. He's like 400. What he's probably doing is he's 370 or 380. So he's claiming that he's 300, like rounding down. But if you're that tall, no, like you're not that fat looking at that low of a number, right? And he's saying he only has 100 pounds to lose. I don't think so.
I'm down 40 pounds from that, but I have another 100 to lose. And I just keep plateauing at like kind of the same levels. And, for a long time, I've been able to carry the weight because I'm 6'5", almost 6'6". And so, I don't look the same as people who maybe weigh much less than me.
He doesn't think he looks fucking fat as fuck. Damn. Yeah, that tracks. That actually tracks. So he actually thinks he thinks he looks decent. Yeah, that actually makes sense. That totally tracks with his personality. 100%. So I look great. Bro, if I gain like 5 pounds, I start like panicking. I'm like, I need to get on my diet right now. I need to do a mid-season diet right now. Get this shit off. Get it off of me. Had too much delicious pizza, you know? Exactly, J Burb. Exactly. Shout out to the top dog today, Travis Borthwick, at $20. Appreciate you, brother. We're 1/10 of the way to Naked Snake for the 10th show in a row, the double digits. Oh my God. And then in a completely unrelated incident, my knee exploded. Is he really 6'5"? I mean, okay, so this is the thing, Knife Boy. Either he's not and he weighs less, or he is and he weighs more, right? So you lose in both ways, donut gambler. You lose. You lose. You lose. You get nothing.
But with my knee, having the problem with my knee, it was a bit of a reality check. It was a bit of a, oh yeah, dude, like you're carrying around an extra 100, 125 pounds. Things are going to start going wrong. Your knees, your back. And I've been having some small problems with that, but never anything really enough to get me to take it seriously. And so
kind of like now how he's totally taking it seriously. He's totally taking it seriously by underselling his weight and also saying he's going to try a diet. And he doesn't know if he's committed to it. Good luck. Buttercup says the best thing I ever did for myself and my kids is stop lying about my health and to myself and my weight and get real and serious about changing it and saying it's a problem. Granted, mine was just postpartum weight, and I'm only 50% or 50 pounds bigger than I needed to be, but extra weight's bad. If he just gets real with himself, he'd already win the first battle. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know? How's the liver and kidneys there, Jabber? Yes. Yeah, Art, exactly. Exactly. He could be walking on the treadmill during the vlog, or he could do workout vlogs where he's working out.
Hopefully, I'll be able to stick to this. You know,
what do you mean, hopefully? What do you mean, hopefully? I don't understand. This is so weird to me. And maybe it's because my perspective is completely skewed. And maybe you guys can like give me a wake-up call. Am I crazy? Like, what does this mean? What do you mean, hopefully? What do you mean you think you could be committed or hope you're committed? What does that mean? Hopefully? You just do or you don't. And I don't understand this. Right? Then you actually have to work out and make it move. Exactly. Maverick Cuba says, bro, Jeremy's wife is a pilot. She's busy flying around in that plane and getting ran in that train. Damn, brother. Oh, I don't know what you're implicating. Oh, my gosh. Jesus, brother. Buttercup says, thank you, Maverick Cuba, by the way. Buttercup says, also, why do you pick keto? It's one of the hardest and most restrictive diets. Because he just heard about it. He doesn't just do things. He doesn't just research, right? He would have an easier time doing a low carb, high protein diet, 16 to 1800 calories. Pick out what you're going to eat. Like I do, 15 tablespoons of egg whites with a quarter cup of Colby Jack cheese. It's like low fat, low fat cheese. And then I'll eat a protein bar, then a protein shake. I eat some grilled chicken, like 6 to 8 ounces of grilled chicken with a quarter cup cooked rice, white rice. And then I'll eat maybe some more egg whites if I'm hungry at night or something, because the egg white macros are amazing, right? And I might eat like I have protein beef sticks that I got from Costco. When I want to like throw something down at like 3 a.m., I stay up to like 7 a.m., if anybody was wondering. But I keep under my macros and I'll eat that every day, you know? And it's not like a keto thing. It's just my diet I've always done, and it's always worked. Sean says, hopefully I can quit drinking 4 days a week. Well, I doubt it, Sean. We both know it's not happening. We both know, Sean, that ain't happening, brother. Thank you, Sean. All right.
I've tried paleo. And I always fall off the wagon, like after a week or two. And so this will be a real test here to commit. 2 days in, like today, I was feeling kind of lightheaded this afternoon. It's probably going to, I probably didn't eat enough for breakfast.
This is all in his mind, by the way. You don't start feeling these things until a couple weeks in.
I don't know. Yeah.
Like if you eat like 27 pounds of pizza Saturday, you're not going to feel weak Sunday morning because you didn't have enough eggs and bacon. Okay. It's not how it works. Not how that works, brother. I start feeling like low carb weakness week 3 of my diet. And I go really, really hard and really strict on my diet.
I definitely need to, you know, I'm never going to get shredded. That's not my goal. I've never been that body type ever. But
well, yeah, no shit, because you're not working towards that, nor do you care to work towards that. You could be that body type, but you're like already saying it's impossible, right? Which is a very fat thing to do. It's not possible. I remember doing that when I was like a young teenager. It's not possible. I could never do that. And then I did it one day because I wanted to. I raced one leg. Never did. Hopefully was all in. Thank you, Travis. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. You raced with one leg. Hell yeah, brother. Travis, the top dog today, kicking everybody's ass. Who that national girl? Who that nation girl? With a laughing disco 250. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You know, it'd be nice to not have a massive coronary before I'm 50. And, you know, I think the important thing is trying to find something that you can actually stick to, find something that, you know, you can stick to for life. So
you'll never stick to it if you don't want to. So none of that's relevant. You either do it or you don't. There is no try. Do or do not. Maverick Cuba says Jimmy's wife is busy in that secret room getting in her cardio and triple doses of protein. Come on, Maverick Cuba. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Come on, man. Come on, brother. Malbus says, working in a fast food place, I lost 40 pounds after a year of that when I was 18. You get so sick of food. Yeah, I've been losing weight naturally because the older I get, I can't eat as much as I used to. I used to down a whole ass pizza, bro. I can't do that shit anymore.
To speak. And the keto people I talk to, you know, they have their days off, they have their days on. There's a definite penalty if you cheat. Your body will react very poorly. I'm using a couple of apps to track my progress. And I don't think I'll be doing a ton of updates on that. Maybe like at major milestones, you know, if I'm down 20, 40, 50, you know, we'll talk about that. But this channel is not going to be about my weight loss journey. But
yeah, I would wager after this week, he'll never talk about it again. I could be wrong, though.
You know, I've really tried to avoid shortcuts, but also I've done nothing. So it's, you know, at this point, it's like better to take a shortcut than not go anywhere. And this is kind of my last ditch thing before I go to pharmaceuticals. And so I'm really committed to, plus it's really expensive. But yeah, my knee injury, you know, put kind of things in perspective where it's like, okay, dude, like you're being hard on your body, you know, like my feet, stuff like that, all that's getting punished. And then like more than just the keto, I need to be more active. It's very easy for me to, you know, when I track steps.
What's up, Marine X? He says he'll talk about it again when he's starting the next diet.
I could go an entire day and only have 1,500 steps. You know, I wake up, I come down to my office, I work for 8 to 10 hours, I eat dinner, I sit down on the couch. And
that's why he's 500 pounds, by the way.
And that's something that is obviously not okay, a sedentary lifestyle. But in the past, I've kind of jumped in with both feet, and then that's usually when it fails. So I'm going to try to just be like, all right, give me like 3 weeks on keto alone. Just get that handled. Go through all the side effects and all the stuff that people talk about, keto flu, all this kind of stuff. And then worry about starting to work out. Like once I have my calories and carbs under control, then
this is such a failure mentality. I'll do it. I'll start working out eventually. You're fucked, bro. You were absolutely fucked. When I first started going to the gym when I was 23, I hit the weights. I Googled a plan roughly, and I shared it with one of my buddies who works out a little bit. We kind of went through it. I started doing it every single week. Didn't adjust it until like 9 months in. Did that shit every week, 6 days a week, 1,600 calorie diet. Built my diet that day. The same diet I still do 13 years later. And I did it all, jumped in with 2 feet. 2 feet in, and lost like shit, I think 90 pounds in 6 or 7 months, and I was shredded. And it was actually hard to come off of a cut diet. Like it was dangerous. I was like 147. I was like 147. I had like veins all over my abs and shit. And I needed to desperately come off that diet because I was like malnourished. But it was hard. I was so used to it. Daniel, a few weeks ago, my job did a health screening. Turns out I'm 5'9", 192 pounds, and only a few pounds off a beast goal. Off my beast goal. Guess I have too much money. You're just too jacked, Daniel. You're just too damn jacked, brother. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. You look good, man. You look good. Anjali Reyes with a giant orange boy, the first orange boy of the night. She has spawned doobie-doo. Get the bees going. Oh my gosh. Anjali says he isn't ready at all. I said the same thing when I was 380 pounds and approaching stroke zone. No worries. I did get down to 220, but bad me. I'm back up to 260. So yeah, I'm back to working it off again. I refuse to hit 300 again. Well, I mean, it's a far cry from where you was, right? So you're doing good. You know, you're not 300 freaking 80. That's a lot. So that's insane that you got it down that much. It's awesome. I'm proud of you, Anjali. I'm proud of you. Shout out to Anjali. First orange boy, best orange boy. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you. Anjali. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Buttercups Magic says, if you could give my 15-year-old son advice about going to the gym, what would you tell him? Just go in there, Google the right form, lift, and do it every day, and look for that progress and get inspired by that progress. The only thing is, when you're 15, it's really hard to put on muscle mass, right? Because you're younger. Chud, without a mustache, you're my favorite. Thank you, Harvey. Appreciate you, brother. But the gym is a beautiful place when you get used to it, and you really enjoy it.
I'll start working out. I'll probably start sooner than that, but right now I just want to focus on getting 150 ounces of water and not getting dehydrated and seeing if I can just make it through the day without carbs and with very few carbs. And
how would you not be able to? I do it all the time. I'm on 80 carbs right now. Right now I'm at 80 carbs daily. Why am I able to do that? Why am I not falling over dying? It's not, just do it. I don't understand. I got to see if I can survive. You'll be fine. I promise you. I promise you, you'll be fine. I promise. Travis Borthwick. After a motorcycle accident, I went from 180, lost leg, and barely break 140 nowadays. And this cuck's giving excuses. I work ranches and race. My weight loss was crazy. Had to eat more weight. Screw him. I tell you what, man. You right on the money, Travis. You right on the money, buddy. Fifth of the way to Snake. Travis, I love you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Shout out to Anjali and Travis. And a little bit towards, Maverick Q, but it's fine.
It's going to be interesting. I mean, there's a lot of success stories, but I think ultimately, I can see the comments now, oh, you should do paleo, or you should do this, you should do that. If it works for you, then it's a good program. And I've tried a lot of things. I got inspired when I was going to do the boxing match, and I got down probably 20 pounds less than what I am right now. And,
by the way, 20 pounds is him taking a fat shit and walking outside and sweating. Okay. So if anybody didn't know that, I'm sure Maggie Moo understands this. I can lose 14 pounds my first week in my cut diet just from water weight. That's it. Just from bloating and water weight, I can lose 14 pounds my first week. Granted, it doesn't look like I've lost that much because, again, it wasn't like fat or anything. Travis says, I don't go to a gym, working ranches, builds muscle. That's for damn sure. Yeah, if you're doing like a labor type deal, yeah, for sure. For sure. I know I do have some people at my gym, Travis, that are construction guys, and they're on an ass ton of gear, and they are huge. They are huge, bro. Jeremy versus Real Chud boxing match. I'd pay to see. I'm quite positive I would melt Jeremy, and he's like a foot taller than me. So, and it'd still kick his ass. Thank you, Harvey. I love you, buddy.
Once that guy backed out and he didn't want to do it anymore, I lost my motivation, got off the wagon. And, in general, I don't really eat that unhealthy. It's just that I'm living the life of a sloth. And so I have to find a way to get more active, to, stick to something. I know a lot of people talk about, oh, the weight will just fall off, this and the other thing.
J Rad says 80 carbs, you aren't doing keto. Is that what he said? Did he say he's doing 80? I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention at all. I wasn't paying attention, brother. You know? A Deadly Neurotoxin says I could care less about gym culture. Well, I mean, if you've never experienced what I mean when I say that, then you probably say that, yeah. Right? You said, yeah, I do less than 80. I do less than 80. I do not do keto diets. If that's what you're insinuating. I've never said I've ever done keto. I think keto is a little lame, to be honest. I just do whatever my diet dictates. Keto is 20. I don't do keto dieting. I don't do keto.
Well, I also don't want to end up like, I want to replace it with something, with muscle. And so working out will definitely be an important part of this, but I'm hoping that you guys will continue to hold me accountable and keep, asking me questions about it. Cause, having an accountability buddy, which like Melanie is for me.
Accountability buddy. J-Rad says I'm mocking him. Yeah, of course I'm mocking him. Of course I am. He says he doesn't know if he's committed to this, and he doesn't know if he can do this, and he doesn't know if he like, he's already failing. He's already failed. He hasn't even, it's done. It's over. He's already set himself up for failure like 8 times. Yeah, of course. Of course. All right. I don't have sympathy for that. I've trained 100 people in my life. I train every single day of my life. I don't have sympathy for that shit. So, J-Rad, are you fucking fat or something? Why are you taking all this extremely personal? You're mocking everyone. Bro, just go to the fucking gym. I don't care. I have no problem with it. Don't jump into a random stream and hear somebody say fat and then you take it personally because you're fucking fat. Just go to the gym. Has nothing to do with me, brother. Come on now, J-Rad. Clementine says, I did a few sit-ups while I listened to you guys. I love this clown. Shit. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Clementine. I appreciate you. Clementine. It's Clementine. It's fun. Maverick Cuba says, you won't see his wife, but in between his labored breathing, you can hear far in the distance her getting that workout. I heard her trainer wears the pilot hat. Oh, shit. Brother. Oh, my gosh, Maverick Cuba. Travis Borwick says, I'm not muscular. Can fight. Got muscles, but skinny. Hell yeah, brother. Well, muscles doesn't really mean you can fight. Let's be honest. There's a lot of small MMA guys that would just cut some asses up, just cut them asses right up. Right? Right up, brother. Right up. Yeah, J-Rad probably doesn't know who this guy we're talking about is. And that's probably why he's angry about fatness. I'm not fat, but I get really angry when other people get called fat. But I'm not fat, I promise. Yeah, I was morbidly obese my whole life. And then I joined the gym, and I've been doing it 13 years almost every day, like 7 days a week. I have no sympathy, zero sympathy for people that are 400 or 500 pounds, and they have been for 20 years, and they can't fucking get out of it. That is their own fault. You don't get sympathy from me. Sorry. All right? If you've been overweight for a couple years and you're trying to get back into the shit, it's different. When you've been overweight for 30 years or 25 years, that's your fucking fault. You ain't getting sympathy from me. Sorry. I'm just going to call you a ham planet. Move the hell on. All
right? Is clutch, but to have 1,000 of them, probably even better. And I'm hoping that it will inspire some people too. I'm hoping I can get through this journey and at least get back down to, slightly obese instead of morbidly obese. And hopefully some of my viewers I know who struggle with health.
He only wants to get down to slightly obese. That's his goal. All right. Well, okay.
If I can do it, anyone can do it. But I'm sounding all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed on day one right now. I had steak last night. I'm going to have steak tonight. I look forward to dinner all day long. And
he's like, I sound really bright-eyed and bushy-tailed right now, even though he says over and over and over that he doesn't know if he can commit to this and he doesn't know if he can do it. What do you mean? You're already fucked, brother. You're already fucked. Travis says, going to bed, brother. Hope you hit the goal. Hope that you hit your naked snake. Thank you, Travis. I love you, buddy. Appreciate you. You helped a lot. Appreciate you, brother. Arctic Clown says, discipline is easy if you hate your life. All you have to do is want to stop hating your life. There you go. Yeah. It's that easy, man. It's that easy. Yep. Just don't be fat. It's that easy, brother. Yeah. The real trick here, by the way, I'll go ahead and say this. The real trick to all of this is kind of unrelated, is don't look forward to food. If you look forward to food, you're fucked. Because the Quartering probably seasons the ever-living fuck out of his steak, and he probably like completely just soaks it in steak sauce and butter and shit. Completely negating everything. I guarantee you. Thank you for the raid, Sevy, on both Kick and on YouTube. I love you. Maverick Cuba says, Cody just mad capital with Mog his max any day. All right. Listen, okay? You a bitch. You fucker. How could you? How could you? Jay Witt says, this man has the money to do testosterone and any weight loss drug he could want. He simply doesn't care to change anything. Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how it goes, but hopefully we'll be doing a vlog in 6 months and I'll be like, hey, I'm down 40 pounds, 30 pounds.
In 6 months? What the fuck are we talking about? Six months? I can lose 30 pounds in fucking 60 days. And I'm not 500 pounds. I'm 180. Bro, what is up with... This is kind of not exclusively Jeremy, but what is up with 500-pound dudes online being like, I hope I lose 20 pounds in the next 6 months? You could take a shit and lose 20 pounds. What do you mean? What do you mean? I can lose 35 pounds in 60 to 70 days. And I'm only 180. Bro, you should lose 100 pounds in 6 months if you're 400 pounds. It's weird. It's so weird. It's so strange. It's almost as if he has no idea what any of this is and how any of it works, which makes sense, to be fair.
And hopefully people start to see it. I don't know, but I'm out of time. You know, I'm out of time before I probably have other major problems. And so, you know, that's a different level of commitment. And I don't really want to be one of those people that, you know, has a massive coronary and then figures it out and then gets in shape, you know, and I'm probably out of time to, you know, keep floating by before, you know, my knees start getting more problems or my back starts getting more problems or, you know, whatever the case may be. And so it's a combination, obviously, of keto and then cutting alcohol. And
Namor says, I'm not sure 100 pounds in 60 days is safe. It's not. It's not. But it's not as deadly as being morbidly obese either. Right? So.
The cutting the boosting won't be hard. It's just the same thing. You know, get used to find your habit and just lock in. I have a very addictive personality. And so I'm hoping that I get addicted to the results. And you get kind of that rush after you do something for a week or two. When I started intermittent fasting, you know, lose 3 pounds, 4 pounds. And it was like, yes, let's go. I want to push myself even harder.
Then why didn't you continue to do it?
Well, I'm hoping that this does that for me too. So should be a fun journey. On Thursday's vlog, I'm going to have something special for you. We're going to actually leave the house and we should.
That's like a landmark. That's a milestone right there.
Have some cool footage for you on Thursday at 6 o'clock to go through. It'll be a little more of a recreational type vlog, but you know, I can't always just troll bait on every one of these. So I think you guys prefer the more personal, like real ones, as opposed to just like rage baiting trolls. So yeah, so journey starts today. I suppose there won't be much of an update Thursday, but next week, Tuesday, I'll probably let you know.
I have to say, it is funny. He created this entire vlog channel to quite literally just feed the trolls, but sells it under the guise of like his actual fans wanting content. But it was actually just to rage bait trolls the entire time. It's kind of funny, to be honest.
how the first week went, what kind of side effects I had, what kind of struggles I had, and hopefully I'll be able to report a little bit of weight loss. Although it's only a week, so I'm gonna try to have manageable goals. So yeah, big change, and I'm hoping you guys will help hold me accountable. And
I hope this is what this stream is. To be complete, let's be like actual, like, no, all jokes aside, genuine right now. If I was Jeremy and I saw people like me streaming being like, you're never going to be able to do this. You're going to fucking fail. Like you always do. You're a shitbag. You're going to fail. You cannot do anything in your life. You're just basically wasted space. I hope Jeremy sees that shit and he's like, fuck this motherfucker. I'm going to do it. That would be badass if Jeremy walked out of the closet 6 months later, 100 pounds drop, 140 pounds drop, right? I'd be like, based. Good on him, right? Good on him. You know what I'm saying? That would be cool. I don't think Jeremy has it in him, and even remotely, but that's what I would hope he'd take from this. But I doubt it. I doubt it. Tell you what. He looks 20 pounds heavier than last time I saw him. That's true, brother. That's true. All right. In 6 days. You mean 60 days? Why are you so sad? Not 6 days. 60 days. 60 days. Nick Ocado did it. Yeah, but I think Nick Ocado has a way, way, way more stringent, like, driven personality.
And yeah, so hope you guys have a good day. And you'll be seeing this Tuesday. It's Monday when I'm filming it. And then I will film Thursdays on Wednesday. And hope you like that one too. Hope you guys are enjoying the vlogs.
All right. Now let's move on to his stream today. I'm pretty sure he's going to contradict himself in these streams. But we'll see. We'll see. If he hit the gym like he did the bottle, I bet he'd compete in bodybuilding championships. You ain't lying, brother. You ain't lying, brother. Yep. The comments are funny. It's like, hold on, let me go to the comments. It says your row machine is a great way to get into cardio. Doubt it. Booze has a ton of calories, as in over 100 calories per shot. Jared can't upload without being drunk, though. God, Jesus, that's funny. Oof, I tell you. There's other people. This is so well edited and high effort. I don't know about that. I don't know about well edited. It's definitely edited. The gimbal is a bit weird in this video. It's making me seasick. I don't know what that is. I know what a gimbal is, but I don't know why it would make him seasick. When I want to lose weight, I just stop eating food. Oh my God, dude. He's talking about Hassan Piker giving him some beans. All right, anyways, let's move on. Let's move on to the stream today. Thank you, guys. Make sure you guys do me a big ass favor and like the show. Like the show. Interesting. Like the show now. Hit that like button. Hit the bees on the kick. By the way, I ate a can of beans this evening. Pff, man, I wish I could eat some beans right now. Nope. I had some egg whites. Right before the show. They were delicious. I gotta be honest, I'm really weird. I love egg whites. A lot of people are like, they don't get it. They're like, why don't you eat the whole yolk? And I'm like, well, the whole yolk has terrible macros. But fucking love, dude, I love egg whites. I could eat egg whites like 2 to 3 times a day if I wanted to. But again, you gotta change it up a little bit. Let's see. Where's the next one? Here it is. All right, first clip of the day, best clip of the day. What kind of beans? Black beans, I tell you. They're frijoles negros. Yes. We love some black beans, brother. All right, buddy. Maverick Cuba says Nick Ricada did it. Did what? Lost weight? Well, yeah. But he had a little bit of that special sauce. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What kind of egg whites do you suggest? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like brand is what you're saying? I mean, just egg whites. I don't know. Like, I just get some at Costco, like a box of 12 of them. Cody hates vegetables, so he'll die at 40 looking fit with absolutely wrecked internal organs. Thank God for that. Hey, I take a multivitamin, but I don't mind if I die, to be honest. How do you not get salmonella? What are you talking about? Yeah. Are you guys actually ignorant and retarded, deadly? Are you actually like ignorant and retarded, deadly neurotoxin? The fuck you talking about? What are you talking about, baby? You just like read stuff and then you just believe it for the rest of your life? What do you think? I just drink them bitches? Come on, neurotoxin. I'm sick of you. Sick of you, neurotoxin. Banned immediately. That's funny. All right. Yeah, okay, what? So what? We're retarded. Just mostly retarded. No, so yeah, I don't eat raw eggs, but I do fat milk. I haven't done fat milk in like a month, but when I do fat milk, it's raw eggs, and I've never gotten salmonella. So
I suspect I'll lose a little, just given how stark of a switch it's been.
Sure.
Cutting alcohol would probably have already helped me.
Yeah.
But I do have a casino night. But you told me I can have White Girl White Claws.
Yeah, White Claw. If you're gonna drink, you bet those
I'll
White
probably
Claws.
just try not to as long as I can.
Try not to.
It's been 1 day since he went on his diet. Already drinking alcohol on casino night. It's been 24 hours. And my man's like, I'm going to drink some White Claw. Damn, brother. All right. Good luck. I gotta put this out there. If Mel is the one holding him accountable, if Melanie Mack is holding him accountable and his accountability buddy, and saying he can drink alcohol on this diet, she's probably not a very good accountability buddy. I'm on heroin, Sean, and I gotta get off heroin. Okay, I need you to hold me accountable, Sean. And you're like, you can have like one hit. Just come on, get the rubber band. Yeah, come on. Yep. You should get one. It's fine. I don't know about that. Don't give him an out, Sean. Don't give him an out. No, brother. We are a pink, a red, and an orange boy. Sorry, pink and a red boy. I'm a dumbass. From a rainbow night to night. A third of the way to Naked Snake. Get on it, doggone it. Top dog is Mr. Travis Borthwick. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah. But it's better that if you do, because if you find yourself where it's just like, okay, and you're just white knuckle willpowering it, you might get to a point where it's just like you just fall off the rails. And so if you're like, okay, look, if you catch yourself like, okay, if I don't have something, I will go off the rails. So go ahead and have the White Claw then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Remember last stream where I said she's probably the best person to have to like guide him in dieting and exercise? I don't believe that anymore. I have changed my mind. Nope. All my sins have been washed away. Even that Piggly Wiggly I knocked over. Well, that was a lie. And he said, that's been washed away too. Maverick Cuba says, fast forward, Jeremy 8. All right, brother. You killing my ass. You killing me. You killing me. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, you're funny. All right.
Yeah.
Or 6. But anyway.
Whatever.
Or 6. Yeah.
So you've got a couple. Yeah, if I'm going to have one, I might as well have none. Let's be clear.
All right, you can have more than one, but yeah.
More than one. Melanie, stop, please. You're killing him, Melanie. You're killing him, Melanie. Melanie, please, you're killing him. She's like, you could have more than one. Oh, damn, brother. Damn, it's over. It's ogre. It's ogre, family. It's ogre. All right, boys. I'm going to put me a 10 go boy goal on the top of the chat for an hour. 10 go boy goal for the snook. Snook. I forget to do that. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys do me a favor and like the show. Let's go. Let's go. Who the first one?
I try to
You're gonna do it. Keep it to the White Claws, and then you can bounce back from that one.
Okay, now you see what has happened, and literally what has happened in 1 minute. What happened in 1 minute is he went from not drinking to White Claws are totally fine. Which guess what that means? It means he's gonna drink White Claw fucking 7 days a week now. That's what that means. Did you notice this? In 1 minute, it went from you can't drink to you can drink as many White Claws as you want. Now he's going to drink 7 days a week White Claw. Oh, I'm being healthy. I'm being healthy. I'm being healthy. Don't you see? Just going like right here. He's like, oh, healthy. Oh, healthy. It's so delicious and healthy. That's what he's doing right now. It's so delicious and healthy. Oh, God, it's funny. Diet Claw. Shit. Thank you, Kristen. I appreciate you, baby. Welcome back, baby. How you been? M-bone, 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 M-bone. Welcome back, brother. Senator Armstrong would be proud of Jer. He made it the fuck up. We have an orange boy on the table.
Doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie doo.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, dude. Shout out to M-Bone. Is she giving him bad advice on purpose? I guess so, brother. I guess so. Dolan Tired says, wouldn't vodka be healthier in terms of calories? Yeah, like high shelf whiskey or vodka would have you probably like 80 calories per shot. Probably be your best bet. When I was really, really heavy into the gym when I was 27, it's a couple years after I was really shredded, and I was still heavy into the gym, and I still am today, but I was still probably 150. When I drank with girls, I would only drink whiskey or vodka because that was the best macro-wise to drink, Yeah, Jay Witt, he's going to drink like 18 a day. 18 a day. I guarantee you. Because drinking White Claw, if you eat a lot, which he's going to break his diet as soon as he gets drunk. Because this actually happens to me. Now, granted, I don't drink on my diets for this reason, but I think I was 30. So this was like 6 years ago. I was on my diet and I had a few drinks and I just all of my resolve goes out the window and I'm like, fuck it, I'm eating pizza. I'm eating pizza, bro. Hell yeah. Let's fucking party. You know what I'm saying? So I don't drink on my diets because it's gonna fuck me up if I drink. I'm gonna be like, why not? Why not should I have it? It is mine. Why should I give it away? It's mine. Why should I not keep it? My precious. You know what I'm saying? My delicious crackers. Oh, they're so tasty. So yeah, I'll fuck them up. So I just don't do that. I just don't drink my diet. But what he's going to do is he's going to drink like 14 claws and then just eat pizza.
Well, they have this thing called these drinks like carblesses, which are the same thing, and they have also zero carb.
There you go.
But I'm going to try to just go like 2 weeks clean. And
I love it.
2 weeks. 2 whole weeks, brother. 2 whole weeks. You're at the weight where you need at least 6 months. And you're going to do 2 weeks. Good luck, brother.
Except my disgusting nicotine pouch habit. But if I'm cutting booze, I'm leaving that.
Exactly. Go ahead. Go ahead. One thing at a time.
Nah, fuck it. Just keep doing it. It's fine. You know what, Sean? Another hit of heroin on the table. Let's go. Fuck it. Let's do that too. Let's just have all of it.
Yeah.
What app to use? The one. Well, I used for a long time. I used Body something when I was doing fasting, but now I use MyFitnessPal. And then what's the one you sent me to track workouts?
It's called Heavy. Hevy. If you get on there, it's like a social media thing too. So you can.
I downloaded it and set it up last night, but
okay. Because I just started using that for my workouts, and I like it. I think it's great.
Oh, wait, what were we just talking about? Brain fog. I was saying, wait, you use what? Were you saying nicotine?
No, heavy.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, the app. Yeah, sorry. I did have a good bit of brain fog yesterday. That's for sure.
It's all good. That happens, especially like your brain is adjusting.
Definitely shocking the system.
Yeah, because like your brain is used to running on glucose, and so now all of a sudden you just cut that glucose off. Like your body can make what you need, but that initial like first couple weeks or so in ketosis, like it's.
What's this flu everyone keeps telling me to expect
flu,
getting?
yeah.
Why are you so happy? What is that? What does that mean? Does that mean I'm going to get sick?
I mean, if you keep up with the electrolytes, you might not have anything.
I'm spamming electrolytes like crazy.
That's good.
I don't even know what all these buzz phrases are, but around week 3, I get really weak. Like it's kind of hard to like get up and go move around, but it only lasts like 4 days. So that's probably what she's referring to, but I don't really know. I don't do specific diets. Maverick Cuba says, you ever hear of those gas station drinks? Ever hear of those gas station drinks? Feel free. No. What the hell are you talking about, Maverick Cuba? Are you just saying random stuff now at this point? You just rambling. Maverick Cuba's just rambling in chat. That's keto flu, DK cripple. Well, there you go. I don't know. So, you use what? Nicotine, crack, cheese whiz? Cheese whiz? Yes.
One of those scoops in every. So I'm having like 8 scoops of that, like relight stuff.
That'll
every
help.
day.
That'll help. You might experience very minimal, like the brain fog. That's normal for keto flu. So you are experiencing a little bit of that. You just might be a little more.
He's on this shit for 1 day, and he's like, "I've got the keto flu. I'm brain foggy." 1 day, by the way, 1 day. This is like when a 12-year-old drinks a non-alcoholic beer that he doesn't know is non-alcoholic and pretends to be drunk. This is what this is. I'm so messed up right now. It's like, that's non-alcoholic beer, brother. Oh my God.
Lightheaded, a little weaker. But like, yeah, some people like if you don't, because when I first did keto, I first tried keto like 10 years ago. I didn't have any resources or anything like that. And I didn't supplement any electrolytes or anything. And I felt like I had the flu. I felt like pukey.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. I was burping.
I didn't have any of that. I'm just tired.
Constantly dizzy, all this. But it was electrolyte imbalance. And I didn't know at the time.
That's what happened to me yesterday. And like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I got lightheaded. Yep. And I was like, oh, it's probably because I'm not drinking any electrolytes. And then I just spammed I did like 3 scoops in one. It tasted like ass. But then I felt better.
Man, it must be like really nice to be just completely ignorant about everything you're talking about. It must be like there's something kind of simple and beautiful about it. When people talk about like weight loss and working out and dieting, and they just are just saying shit. They're just saying shit. And I just love it. It's something kind of nice about it. Maverick Cuba says Melanie's like a paycheck is getting cut off, and so is this dude's leg who gives a not him's leg, brother. Come on, brother. Not him's leg. All right, you're closing in on Top Dog. I gotta fucking go look at what's happening here. I see what's happening here. All right, Maverick Cuba. There you are. There you are. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. Maverick Cuba. Oh. Oh, 20. Oh, 33. Oh, where's that? Okay, you're right. You're close. Okay. I wanted to do math. You're 5 away. All right, here we go. Next clip. So as you can see, he is already going to continue drinking White Claw instead now. Doobie doobie doo. He's going to drink White Claw now. Instead of drinking no alcohol, you know? What's up, Gabriel Knight? How you doing, brother? Next clip, Sledge. I'm going.
We're live Monday through Thursday at 2 p.m.
All right. Here's a story apparently about Jeremy pissing his pants, I guess. So, you know, there's always one of these.
We're live Monday through Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on Rumble. So make sure you come over to Rumble, download the Rumble app. It's free. Everything's free. It's a free speech platform.
By the way, the reason he's exclusively on Rumble is because his YouTube channel was getting like 150 viewers on YouTube Live, which is embarrassing. It's embarrassing, and not for anybody. That's a great number. That's even a good number for me. But when you have like 2 million subs and you're getting 150 people and 0 people in chat, yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. So he just went to the platform that gives him a free 5,000 viewers. It says 5,000, so that means 5,000, right? What gauge strings we get for the Schecter? You remember? Yeah, 1046s. 10, 13, 17, 26, 36, 46.
All that kind of stuff. So a couple went to a Morgan Wallen concert. I don't know, did you see this floating around X at all?
I didn't. Are we going to have another Coldplay situation?
No, not a Coldplay situation. More of a warm leg situation.
Oh.
So they're at a Morgan Wallen concert and somebody peed on them.
What?
Yeah.
Did you go to the Morgan Wallen concert?
Hey, it wasn't me.
Oh, God. I love how Melanie felts fucking Jeremy sometimes. God, I love this. She even felts his ass. Did you shit your pants again, Jeremy? And he gets all giddy. No, I ain't shit my panties. I didn't do it. I promise. Felt it again, Melanie. Felt it. She got him. She got his ass. Art says, as I recall, last night I sent a super chat requesting you play very sad music and mimicking Jeremy complaining. Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it. You ain't got to ask me twice, brother. I do that for shit for free. Do it for free, brother. Let me run through some clips and we'll do it. We're gonna do it. Have a good time.
I make it.
Look, you've been drinking a lot of water.
Yeah. At some point you gotta just like give up on it. I understand. You just kind of let it go and accept your fate.
He did piss in the basement because his wife went out with her other boyfriend. Which I guess I might be pretty pissed too if my wife went out with the bear or whatever and the bull at the same time. That'd suck. I would piss in her closet though, or I would piss specifically in her drawer, like her drawer. That's what I'd do. Get back at her.
Let me see. Why is it not adding? Add to stage. Why is it not adding?
Oh no. I see it on the bottom a little bit.
I see it on the bottom too. Yeah. Let me refresh.
Hey guys, don't pee on people at Morgan Wallen concerts. But if you pee on people in a Green Day concert, they might like it. Not suggest.
Wait, what happened? What? I'm confused. I don't know, man. I don't think she wants to be here. I've watched her streams before when she's kind of talking and she can kind of, have a conversation. I don't know. But when she's on quartering stream, she's like, fuck, don't max him. I don't know what to do.
Testing it though. But yeah. He's coming back. There you are.
All right, let's see if that fixed it.
Jeremy got one pee over here.
Yay.
Yeah, it did. Okay. So a man in
and Jeremy's got that dial-up internet, brother. Get that dial-up. Piss, I take the biggest coffee shit in her drawer. I don't drink coffee, Never been a coffee guy, right? Never been a coffee guy. But if I drink coffee, yeah, I'm about to evacuate my bowels, brother. I've had it happen.
And
obviously in the bathroom, in the bathroom. Not in the Walmart aisles and stuff. So shout out to Travis Borwick, the top dog today. I appreciate you, brother. I love you. I have a goal for 10 goal boys in the YouTube super chat window right now. It's got 45 minutes left. The goal for the goal boys. The goal boy goal. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. And a pink and a red from a rainbow night. Here you go.
3 of keto.
Yay!
So day 3 of keto.
So began moving. I'm moving that. I have an adjustable like bench, so it like can sit at like whatever position.
Awesome.
So
Perfect.
getting rid of I had another desk studio set up for a channel that I've abandoned now. So I'm taking that desk out tonight and then I'm going to move the workout stuff in here. So that way at least I have to walk past it every time. So it like low key will shame me.
You can add you can make little videos for your blog channel and stuff of your fitness journey.
Well, I would prefer him make him working out stuff. You know what I'm saying? I would make videos of myself working out if that was the point, right? Stringer Gald says, "Why are you so obsessed with the quartering?" I'll actually tell you why I'm so obsessed with Jeremy. He struck my channel, as he did 14 other people, got channels removed off of YouTube, destroying their livelihood, and also threatened to sue me for defamation because I called him fat. So I've decided that every chance I get, I'm going to shit on him and roast him and have a great time doing it, right? Because I'm not the kind of person that runs away and cowers and gets in the fetal position and cries with tears streaming down my face like a fat ass bitch when somebody calls me out and comes after me and threatens my livelihood as well, right? And I'm also not the kind of person that gives a flying fuck about what people say, nor is that going to ever dictate what I cover on my channel. And I will also continue covering it forever. The more people in chat that are like, why you do, I will do it fucking more because I'm petty. So welcome to day 6. Welcome to day 6. I've been gone a while. When did he strike your channel? It was like the first week. So I have like another month before it falls off. Imbo! Oh my God! Here we go. Oh my God! My man, I just like the music. We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. I miss him. What was that guy's name? Bill O'Reilly or something? That guy was a straight psycho. Loved him though. Petty Roosevelt. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, that's what working at retail for 13 years will get you. When people tell me to not do something, I do it as hard as I can. The worst thing you could ever do to get me to stop doing something is to tell me to stop. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life, I guess. All because one person in chat in 2012 said, hey, stop. I'm like, damn, you done goofed now. I'll be doing this for the next 30 years. Damn, brother. Thank you, M-Bone. I appreciate you. Grizzly Bine says, dude, he sure is glowing these days, huh, boys? He sure is, baby. Yeah, he doesn't, he's not very good at fixing his lighting, but also to be fair to him, to be completely fair to him, he's got some dial-up internet thing going on right now, and he apparently doesn't use the same settings on his lights. So what I do to get my lighting to always be consistent is I use 800 ISO on my camera, my DSLR, and I use the same preset that I set originally until sometimes I'll change it depending on if it's bright outside, and to keep everything super consistent always. Jeremy just apparently just flicks his shit on and then points it or something, or maybe it's like an overhead light. I don't know what he does. He is a professional, you see. All right. The new top dog is M-Bone, by the way. M-Bone. M-Bone. Thank you, brother. M-Bone has taken the top dog spot like a true G. A true G. He is also here, obsessed with the quartering, just like us. Thank you, brother. Got him. I got you, bitch. All right. All right, guys. Calm down. Calm down now. Calm down now. Come on now. Come on now. We have 2 goal boys on the 10 goal boy goal already. Maverick Cuba says, feel free. It's Kratom and Krava Lil 2-ounce drink shots. I hear it helps you stop drinking. I was thinking about trying them. You should look into them. What the hell are you talking about? Like they're alcohol? I don't really drink, man. You know, sometimes I do some drink stuff. You know, sometimes I'll do, I'll drink do a drinking stream on Fridays and shit. But other than that, I don't really, I'm not a big drinker. Although I did drink with Critical Drinker this weekend a lot, and I actually survived. It wasn't that bad. Thank you, Maverick Cuba. Emotional Sport Chat with 10 says, Eli Cuevas from the Unsub Podcast is a personal trainer. He dropped a client for cheating his diet. This guy lost 50 pounds out of spite, and Eli congratulated him. Sometimes anger is the best motivator. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate you, brother, for the second goal boy on the goal. Yeah, I don't, it depends, man. I mean, if somebody keeps paying, I'm going to keep training, brother. I mean, you know what I'm saying? All right, anyways.
Well, yeah, but that gives ammunition to all the wrong people in general. Maybe like every major milestone, like every 20 or 30,
There you go. Do it.
You know what gives people ammunition, Jeremy? It's when you claim you're going to drink White Claw every day instead of whiskey because you're on a diet. That's what gives people ammunition.
For the big milestones, and then you're going to keep mogging your haters.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Chad's formation has begun. I'm getting a little tired of going to the bathroom every 20 minutes, but
God, he's so insecure. This poor guy, man. He's so insecure. He's like nervously laughing. God, he's fucked. He's not going to do it. It's so sad. It's kind of sad, man. Like, damn. It's like, come on, dude. Just fucking do this shit. Stop talking like you already did it and work on it. Every clip I've watched is him talking about, oh yeah, I'm doing it. I'm totally doing it, brother. Just fucking did it, brother. Why are you talking about? You've talked about it more than you've probably fucking done it now. Come on now. Anjali, I would fight for the top spot, but I need to save for my dinero for the White Claw. Let us all drink for Jer. Thank you so much, Anjali. I appreciate you, baby. 3 out of 10 gold boy. Look at you. Hell yeah. Halfway to naked snake.
That's the thing with when you start keto, you're gonna be peeing all the time. Yeah. You're getting rid of water weight. Honestly, too, when you're just in a fat burning mode in general, you pee a lot more. Cause like your fat cells, like when they release the fat, then they replace it with water. And then you'll get like this whoosh effect where all of a sudden, like then your body's like, okay, we're safe he's not going to replace this. Like they put the water, the cells are like, we're going to put water in here for when he decides to eat cupcakes again. And then we'll put the fat back. But like, he's not eating the cupcakes. Let's pee all this out.
Yeah. I have a long day on Wednesday. And I'm trying to plan my water around it now. So I was like telling my wife, I'm like, okay, I'm going to drink like 100 ounces of water by like 11 a.m.
Waters.
So then I have like a 2-hour drive. I don't want to have to stop every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'll cut my water at like 11 and then I'll pick it back up when I get there. But the whooshing phase probably hasn't begun yet. It's probably just more like I went from drinking 30 ounces of water a day to 150, and there's just a lot of that.
Yeah, you're not your body's not going into like emergency like burn reserved fats mode in 2 or 3 days. It's not happening yet. That's your 2 week mark, 3 week mark, one like in some rare occasions 1 week, right? Because your body's going to be waiting for that caloric intake it's used to and those carbs it's used to. So yeah, but once it goes, it'll start, and that's when you start feeling like shit. He has to stop drinking water, driving to drink water. Yeah, well, he's afraid to stop and piss, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. I carry this fucker around full every day. I probably drink more water than Jeremy. And I don't try to. I just drink water. It's not a gift. All right. Anyways, thank you guys. Shout out to M Boom. Appreciate you, brother. Snafu says this shit so cringe it makes me want to blow my shit smooth off, brother. Smooth off, he says.
But it's good though, because then like you're gonna see that scale weight move, and it helps motivate you. Even though a lot of it's water, it'll help motivate.
Yeah, 100%. Agreed with that. Seeing the scale go down regardless is
I'm going out of
it's nice. So, is this the same clip? It's probably the same.
I'm going out of town. I have a surgery consult and stuff for my knee, and then I have a trip to do. I'm bringing 4 of these, and I'm just going to put electrolytes in it ahead of time. So I'm just I have it. 2-hour drive. Should probably bring a pee bottle. I don't know, but we'll see. But that said, yeah, nicotine is an upper, yeah, and a hunger suppressant, yeah. It's a weird habit to start at 43. I quit smoking, and then I started it for the upper effect of it, not because I miss smoking,
right?
But up your fat intake. No, I'm eating in a gigantic ribeye every night.
Yeah, I think
there's plenty of fat in that.
It. Yeah,
what? Let me look. I'm going to look up something real quick. Oh, no. Oh. Jeremy's eating like 2,800 calories a day. He's fucked, bro. He has no idea what the hell he's doing. He's eating a giant ribeye every day. He's doing the Metalocalypse meme where they're like, we can have one giant meals per day. Anything we want. And all the popsicles we want. That's what he's doing. He's eating a giant ass 2,000 calorie ribeye every day. For one meal. Yeah, okay. Good luck, brother. Good luck. Oh my God. Art Clown says people think that you shit or pee out fat. Nope. You breathe it out. Look it up. Look it up. Popsicles we can have. Let's look it up, Art. We're going to look it up for you, brother. Right now. Right now in front of God and everybody, Art. Here we go. Yeah, Jay Sledge, exactly. Oh, no, I agree. Well, Jay Sledge, she's also saying that he can drink alcohol. So yeah. Yeah, no good. No good. Very bad. Make sure you guys do me a favor and like the stream. Breathe out. Come on. It says when you lose weight, about 84% of your fat is converted into carbon dioxide and exhaled through your lungs. The remaining 16% turns into water and exits through urine, sweat, and other bodily fluids. Interesting. When your body needs energy, it breaks down stored fat molecules. The oxidation process uses oxygen to turn the fat into energy, heat, carbon dioxide. Well, that makes sense. That just sounds like thermodynamics, right? Interesting. All right. It's like steam, right? It's like a steam engine. You know? Never had a diet that included alcohol. Rest Truth Pod. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's my point. He's already set up to fail. He's fucked. My man's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to force it. Like if you're feeling like super low energy, then having some more fats will help. But
that's why I got the bacon too.
You're good. Yeah, the bacon and the ribeyes. I think you're good. Yeah.
Yeah. So
he's probably eating like 10 pieces of bacon in the morning and like 6 eggs. He's probably eating well over 3,000 calories a day. God, this is like watching a bunch of monkeys try to fuck a football. Like, what are we doing? At some point, you have to consider caloric intake, right? You can't. This goes back to exactly what I said yesterday, where I think he just thinks keto means he can eat unlimited amount of anything that's considered keto, and he just loses weight, right? That's what this seems like to me. I can eat unlimited steak and bacon, and I'll lose weight. No. At some point, thermodynamics kicks in. If you're not expelling as much energy as you're bringing in, you're not going to lose weight. Right? This reminds me of Egg. My old store manager at GameStop did this shit. He would go on a diet and just eat fruit for some reason. And he would eat like 30 apples a day or some shit. He would come to work with a giant bag of apples, and he would eat them just 24/7 all day. This is the same shit. Same shit. 100%, dude. He's going to gain weight. Yeah, he's going to gain weight. Yeah, Knife Boy, that's what I'm saying. I lost weight on counting calories alone. Yeah, if you just run a 1,600 calorie diet, you're going to lose weight. Do high intense cardio, weight train, do a 1,600 calories, keep it, you're going to lose weight. You know? I just, and by the way, Knife Boy, I love how your name's Knife Boy and you have your picture is a boy with a knife. That's just too silly for me. It's too silly for me. Exactly, Sledge. Everybody does that. Everybody does that, you know? So. Free food. Free food. Keto tells you that all meat is 0 carbs equal free food, as are fats like heavy whipping cream and butter, as well as most vegetables. You're supposed to be around 20, 50 carbs a day, and people game the system with that. Yeah, it's the whole point is they're like, so I can have as much steak as I want. So he's just going to eat 4,000 calories a day or 5,000 calories a day in steak and bacon and get nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. I had no idea keto had nothing to do with a caloric intake. I thought it did. But then again, I don't study diets. I just do mine.
Your brain gets used to it. I fall asleep with a nicotine pouch, and I have done that as well, too.
Wow.
I have done that as well.
I love how he'll just admit to being a complete degenerate fuck and just laugh. I'm like, damn, brother. Sucks. A bag of apples keeps the fat away. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You know? Is eating real fresh cut bacon with no additives or honey cured. You know, he's eating fucking the Walmart bacon. Walmart packaged bacon, brother.
I've woken up with them in my hair. Like, oh,
that's funny.
Yeah. But let's talk about, I have this story. We got a couple of kind of Bruce Almighty level stories. There's not like a lot of huge news today.
His chat's moving slower than mine, and he has 5,000 people, and I have 600. Interesting. Very interesting. I do not get it. I don't understand. Not helping his caloric intake, swallowing Zins in his sleep. Hey, that's just extra.
See, like some of them don't.
Extra, brother. It's totally fine. You know? All right. Here's our next clip here.
See, like some.
Stop, you bastard. I make my own bacon, he says. Oh, my God. That's true, Den of Tim's. You're talking to somebody that doesn't even brew their own coffee. Yeah, he doesn't know anything. He's like unironically extremely ignorant. Wings of Shoe says he's playing calorie golf, but with the high score. He's shooting for the high score, boys. Shooting for the high score. How much we got? We got 28 minutes left on 7 goal, boys, on the goal. Oh my God. Thank you, brother. Shout out to Anjali. Shout out to Emotional Sort Chad and M Bone. All right, let's continue.
Some of them don't, and they're like, okay, I just wanted to see them dunk on it. But a lot of them, they're like, oh,
yeah,
wow,
I gotta see how bad this is.
I gotta see how bad it is. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, if you're one of the 7,000 people tuned in right now,
yeah, sure. You know, I wonder if, I don't know about you guys, but like, I wonder if when you're streaming on Rumble and you got like 20 billion people watching, I wonder if you ever like think to yourself, like, fuck, this sucks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You see the chat not moving, you're like, God, shit. You know what I'm saying? This is trash. Got all these people, no one talking. It's almost as if the people aren't there, you know? So, anyways, let's continue. Actually, I got a better one. Alyssa, I think Alyssa probably put a better one. Let me look. Because I don't want to talk about culture war stuff. I just don't want to talk about it right now. I'm tired. I tell you. We got 2 left. Perfect. All right. Perfect, boys. I even say don't go drastic at 1,600 a day with a guy like him. Go 2,500. Then once he learns how to eat, start dropping to 2,000, 1,800. Although guys like him won't follow it most likely. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. In my opinion, it doesn't matter where it is. 1,600, 2,500 doesn't matter. Right? You're going to do it or you're going to not. You know? Pre-Dawn Corpse with 50 kicks. Thank you, brother. Boop.
you see Tim Pool go scorched earth earlier today. No, what did he go scorched earth on?
I heard it. I saw one of his tweets talking about like how all politicians or like how both sides of the politics are corrupt and stuff like that. I don't know if he's talking about like influencers or politicians themselves or what. It seemed like he was ready to
I think he was getting
on something. Yeah,
I think he was getting some. He was getting some pushback about people being fake behind the scene or something like that. Like, I've said this at length. I talked about it in one of my vlogs.
Dude, his freaking camera is crashing out over here, dude. Everything's freezing and going crazy. That's not surprising. Den says it's pretty obvious that he's using bots to raise view count because there's no one else 7,000 people are watching him. Well, think about it this way, right? When I had 7,000 or 8,000 people watching my interview with Sydney Watson, I had to turn the chat on like 60-second slowdown, or else it just looked like a sea of just spam. You couldn't even read it, right? That's what a real chat looks like at 7,000 viewers. Okay, it doesn't look like there's 200 people in there. Art says, for how many days and how much money is it going to take to get you to do Sad Jeremy? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Remind me after these clips, and I'll do it. I promise you, Art. I'm going to promise. We'll even add some tears. All right. Going to win an Oscar for this shit. Hell yeah, brother.
There are a lot of quote unquote conservative influencers that are far from conservative.
That is true.
You know, when you see them out and about.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's getting some sort of issues, but I'll tell you this. Tim Pool is the exact same guy on camera and off camera. So if anybody's like impugning his character, no, he's exactly the same. He's definitely not one of those, you know, people that, you know, when they get a couple drinks in them, suddenly, you know,
right,
Price isn't king anymore, and you know they're doing lines of, you know, blow in the bathroom and all this kind of.
Like Jeremy when he gets a few drinks in him, and is DMing girls he knows that he wants to fuck their friends and stuff. You know, stuff that you know, it never happened, right? We can just say it never happened because it's in the past. Like I said recently, past Jeremy is a different Jeremy than now Jeremy or future Jeremy. They're not the same people, right? So all that stuff he's done doesn't actually mean anything.
Stuff, but that's why I don't go to those conventions very often. When I go, I generally just keep to myself. Like when we went to AmFest, we didn't even go to a single party.
Oh, I was not about to go to any of those.
Yeah, it's not my scene.
I've heard way too many stories about what they do at those parties. It's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. So I don't know. People are just mad. I'm watching Tim. I didn't see a video on his channel. I saw a video about.
Keep in mind, somebody reached out to me yesterday saying they have screenshots of text from Jeremy begging to be let into one of the parties at AmFest. Or not AmFest, maybe AmFest. I think it's AmFest. I'll have to confer with you later on that. But that's what somebody reached out to me saying that. So hopefully they give those to me and we can show them. That'd be funny. Begging to go to the parties. You know, he's the kind of guy like, oh, actually don't go to parties. Sure. What's the most out of character thing you've ever seen Tim do? Maybe like yell, but even then it's not. I don't know. Like he's always been pretty the same. Always. Every time I've ever been around him. Thank you, Maverick Cuba. I appreciate you, brother. Love you, dude. We got 22 minutes left for the 7 goal boy goal. Shout out to Anjali M. Bone and Sad Lad Chad.
Some comedian and story about the Odyssey and then Charlie Kirk conspiracies. Oh, maybe that's it. Was it in regards to Candace?
Oh,
Maybe that was what it is. Yeah, I mean the creator drama it's fun to watch, but it's also, you know, it's tiresome. It's not.
It is.
It's not something I mean, it's definitely something I've dabbled in, but I just made my circle, you know, about as small as my circle is so small, it's a line. And that way it's
yeah, Jeremy totally made his circle small himself. Yeah. His personal circle of friends online is totally curated by himself. They definitely didn't distance themselves because he was acting like a fucking maniac. Sure. Okay.
Mel didn't want to do coke off hookers' navels at AmFest. No, she was fine with that. She just want to do it. She just didn't want to do it at a party. So we had him come to the hotel and
right there at the lobby.
Yeah, right during halftime during the Packers game. Yeah. But that's we have our limits. No, it wasn't a Steelers game. We watched 2 games when we were there.
We watched the Packers
game
and then the Seahawks.
And then the Seahawks game because it was for her fantasy football league.
Yep, it was.
Yeah.
And I won that fantasy football league. So
yeah, because I was there. Yeah, and then the Packers blew a massive lead and lost to the Bears in the second half. That's because
that was so annoying.
It's also because of Melanie's bad luck charm.
Yep.
Wait, Tim Blessed, Lauren Southern, who hasn't? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Some of this to me.
Why don't you just stick to your guns when you call her a whore there, Jeremy? Just stick to your guns, right? Lauren Southern's the one that confronted him at AMFest, and he basically just wilted like a flower and became a giant bitch. Same girl. Keep in mind, on camera, Jeremy will call you out, but if you're ever in person, he'll literally like just start crying. He's an unironic, like, fat bitch. It's kind of sad, to be honest.
Feels a little bit about like hypnosis.
Yeah.
If you've ever gone to like an event where they hypnotize people, I've done that. I've gone on stage. I've been hypnotized.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much of it is hypnosis actually working, because I think there's maybe some science behind hypnosis. I don't know.
Right.
But I also feel like there's this weird social pressure to have a reaction when people are watching and want that reaction. And so people do all sorts of stuff when they're hypnotized. In just a few minutes, you can go from hearing about crypto to actually owning some.
What?
And I also want to shout out a sponsor of the stream, and that's Coffee Brand Coffee.
Here we go again.
It's my coffee company, but we're a small business right here in America, and it supports the show directly when you pick up.
Is he starting to change what he says about his coffee? Now he's saying it's in America. What?
Some of our delicious coffee.
He used to say, I roast my own beans. I make my own bags. I ship it out. They're my employees. And now he doesn't say that anymore. Then the Timbs. Oh, I'm sure.
I just sent probably my largest order ever into Amazon. We're close to being available in Walmart, but would definitely love if you took a chance to try out some of our coffee. We have Ethiopian, light roast, dark roast, Colombian. We have 100% pure Kona. So if you're already a customer, pictures are incredible on reviews too. But if you're a verified purchaser, please leave a review. They're definitely helping us with making our case to Walmart. And so people that hate Amazon can go to Walmart. And
did he get lower internet speed to save money? I wouldn't be surprised, because his shit is crashing out.
And also, hopefully, we'll be in the world market soon. And I'm working on a lot of things, but we definitely need to get our volume up. So if you are a coffee drinker, just give it a try. Jeremy, you should do Walmart is a racist blend exclusively for them. No, the whole purpose of my coffee is to be apolitical. And that's why I don't call it, whatever brand, whatever. I don't call it liberal tears or whatever. We just want to grow and start a real big coffee company, and been around.
What do you mean start a real coffee company? Isn't this a real coffee company now? I'm so confused. Maverick Cuba says, what is an emaru and why do I want to put her in the trunk of my car? This chick just popped up in my shorts feed. I have absolutely no idea, but it does sound very familiar, by the way. And by the way, you're officially the top dog. You have surpassed M-Bone. There you go, brother. Appreciate you, dude. Love you, Maverick Cuba. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to my boy. Thank you, man. Also, 7 gold boys away from the gold boy goal on the chat window. 15 minutes left. 7 gold boys. Load, you bastard. There we go. Thank you, Maverick Cuba. I love you, buddy. Yeah, didn't she have her own security get kicked out of Twitch or something? And then some guy attacked her. I can't remember. That's Emaru, by the way.
For going on 4 years now, I believe, 3 or 4 years. And we're right at that breaking point where if we can get into the next level of volume, then things start to get fun. We get to lower our prices. We get to sell in more places that take a higher cut. So hopefully food products from Amazon on again. Well, technically coffee's not a food, so you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I buy stuff. I buy food products from Amazon though sometimes. Like not stuff that expires fast, but like those like keto chips.
I bought those from there, and I bought that electrolyte supplement from there. Yep. By the way, we cycle our inventory. So when I send a batch, I send like 200 bags or 120 bags at a time.
Bags.
So you're never getting old stuff ever. So sometimes that means we go out of stock, but that's the trade I make to make sure people only get the freshest stuff. So CBC, Amazon.com, or you can go to coffeebrandcoffee.com and get it there too. But
He's still fucking going on. Art says, I don't know if anybody knows this, but if Cody doesn't get a pink or red boy super chat, PDH has to sleep in the outhouse. Well, that's true, but she likes it. It's fine. It's fine.
They're both fulfilled from the same place.
It's fun.
Hoping to get the Christmas bundle again. Well, if I do the Christmas bundle again, I'll be the one shipping and packaging it. So probably not this year, but definitely next year. I have to redesign the shipping box that it came in because it was too expensive to ship. But I will do it next year. I boycott Amazon, but I'll definitely buy your car from Walmart. Perfect. Yeah, that's why I'm, I had a big breakthrough today.
Wait, his chatter that just talked said he boycotts Amazon. He gets his stuff from Walmart. What kind of weird corporate boycott hell are we in right now? I don't buy from Amazon. I buy from Walmart. They're good people. Now I'm pretty sure she's a Pokemon I want to catch. Well, there you go. Put her in your Master Ball and then give her the Master Ball. You know what I'm saying, Maverick Q?
They requested some more information, which is a good sign. And so that's good.
I get it if it's just like, hey, this is a movie critic. They're going to review every single mainstream movie. But otherwise, if it's like, oh, here, let me go pay for it opening night so I can dunk on it. And then I've seen this. I've seen how this plays out. Then the audience,
I know that there are YouTubers that do this too.
Are like, oh, I also went and watched it so I could talk about how bad it was. And it's just like everybody and all of the audiences and all of that are going to watch the movie so that they can dunk on it and laugh about it. And it's like, okay, well, you're helping the movie at that point. So I think I think we have to ask ourselves questions sometimes when it comes to these topics of like, okay, do I want to promote the movie inadvertently by watching it opening night and making this review about it or not? You know what I mean? Because that's a likely outcome.
The real way to boycott a movie is not to profit from it and then like constantly be talking about it, because this tweet has 4 million views. You think that you
know what I like about this? I like that Jeremy's always shitting on what other people do for their revenue, right? Like he shits on Critical Drinker and he shits on Gary Nerdrotic when they're making fucking couple $100,000 a year just on AdSense on YouTube. You think you're telling me Jeremy would not say he would refuse $400,000 to do that content? No, he wouldn't do that. It's just he doesn't have the opportunity to do so. It's the same thing as when he says he doesn't care about super chats or Rumble rants. Yeah, it's easy to say that when you get 0. Yeah. Okay? If somebody was like, hey, Cody, do you care about super chats? And I didn't get any, I'd be like, oh, no. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. By the way, we have our 4th goal boy. Where'd he go? It's Mambone. He takes over the top dog spot again.
Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo.
Thank you, Mbone. Ring a ding dang, baby. How wow would it be if you had the voice actor for Uncle Ruckus on? That would break the internet. That'd be great. God, I love Uncle Ruckus, brother. I love Uncle Ruckus. I was a big fan of that show, man. I was always a real big fan of that one. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, M-Bone. Appreciate you, brother. He is now the top dog again. M-Bone. M-Bone. Thank you, man. Shout out to the Orange Boy. 3 Orange Boys, all from Mr. M-Bone and Anjali. Appreciate you guys. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Thank you. 6 away. All right. My cat likes to doobie doo. I tell you what, boys. Never count another man's money, that's for sure. What's up, Keno Hydra? How you doing, brother?
4 million people saw this and was like, oh, I'm definitely not seeing it now. No, people are going to go see it because you're talking about it. And it's just it's so weird that, that it's become this economy. I've seen it, I used to be a part of it. And now, Ruby, leave him be. Come here. Ruby's harassing Huck. Come here, Bean.
He does his gay talk.
We're like, you create also a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
Where people want to be a part of that in-group dunking on something. This isn't me saying that The Odyssey is a good movie. You want to know why? It's because I didn't pay to see it.
Right.
I didn't, I cover it, I make fun of it, but I'm not going to like pay money to go see a movie that I already know I'm not going to like. That's the ultimate self-own.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I completely agree. The issue is when you're shitting on Nerdrotic and you're shitting Critical Drinker and you're shitting on Disparu and shitting on anybody like that, that's where their money comes from. So that doesn't make sense to me at all. It's their job. Manville says, all Jared has left is fake validation he buys from mail, pills, and booze. It's going to get wild when he runs out of stuff to sell and crashes out hard. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going to happen with him. Like, I think it's going to get just worse and worse and worse, Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, Manville. Thank you. Shout out to Manville. Maverick Cuba says, Ruby and Hub haven't been at the house in weeks. Thank you, Maverick Cuba. Appreciate you, dude. Keto brand keto.
Good movies continue to underperform.
And Dan says, you see, RTU says that we should bring back impaling people on spikes. Well, it depends on what he means by that, right? So, like, if he means like we should do it as like a death penalty thing, like the electric chair, yeah, I don't know if I disagree, whatever. But what I would imagine what he's talking about is like killing conservatives or something. That seems to be where Rich goes. I don't really know though. I haven't watched. I give two fucks about any of that side of the internet anymore. We talk about quartering here. It's fun.
At the cinema, and people are spending their money to hate watch stuff.
Yeah,
and it's just like, what the hell are you doing with your time?
I don't think hate watching things is very healthy, and this also includes like hate watching people on social media that you don't like for whatever reason. And I see that happens a lot as well, and it's like, why do you want to make yourself upset? So that's why a lot of times people will be like,
there's 100 people in chat right now that are just like clipping stuff. This is their whole existence. It's like, bro, just watch somebody you like.
I've seen people who
I like Jeremy though. So this is not hate watch at all. This is great. This is fun. This is a fun thing. I enjoy this. It's therapeutic. Bro, look, I got to be honest here. I'm going to be really genuine for a second. Okay. I have started a diet because of Jeremy. I have quit vaping because of Jeremy. I don't like to drink alcohol because of Jeremy. If I drink alcohol like 2 days in a row, I start being like, fuck, I need to get the hell. I need to stop. I'm becoming him. Right? So no, he's helping a lot. And also I think he's fun. He's a funny. I don't think he means to be. This is not a hate watch. I love these people. They're my favorite.
I've been like, oh, did you see so-and-so was on their stream today talking bad about you? And it's like, I don't watch that. Why would I watch that? I'm not going to hate watch people that have a beef with me. That makes no sense. But
I gotta be fair though. Some people actually do get really angry when they watch like creators they don't like. Like they go beyond the character play. They get like real angry. So that is true. By the way, we have 7 minutes left. 6 gold boys on the goal on the top, and a red and a pink from a rainbow night. Can you believe it? We're getting towards red and pink to hit Naked Snake. Hobby says hate watching doesn't come from anger. It's comedy. Exactly. It's comedy. There are some people out there that get a little too into it, right? Like there, some people that got a little bit of got grazed by the autism bullet and they start wanting people dead unironically. And that's a little weird. I like watching it though.
What happens is a lot of people do. There'll be people who like me and who are sending me DM requests and stuff and they're hate watching the people who are hating on me all the time. And I'm just like, why are you doing that? Why are you hate watching somebody that is making you upset? You can play a video game that you like. And then there's people who hate watch a movie they don't like. They'll hate watch a video game. They'll hate play a video game they don't like. They'll do this. And it's like, that's a lot of time you could be putting into things, taking in entertainment that you actually do like. So I get it that
How does every single stream they talk about trolls? Like every single stream they got to talk about trolls. Like, brother, there's a phrase. There's a popular phrase that you seem to be forgetting. Don't feed them. Don't feed the trolls, brother. Or else they're going to feast upon your dingleberry heavy fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ginger Norseman, exactly. He's probably in this stream right now. Seething and sipping on some White Claw.
There is, a level of critiquing things or criticisms about so on and so forth. But even with like the Candace Owens stuff, for example, like we both don't like her, but we're not hate watching her shows. We're not tuning in and watching all of her shows. Like someone might take a little clip of something that circulates, but man, to me, the people who are just like hate watching everything, it's going to rob you of some happiness.
Well, in the entertainment space too, like I get it. It's a whole economy. They should make their money. I'm not saying they're like bad people or anything.
Well, that's nice.
But I am saying that they must know the outcome of them constantly promoting these movies is selling tickets. Like, know that endlessly talking about the Odyssey is selling tickets to the Odyssey. Yep. And
it again, as per usual, every episode I have to talk about the Quartering is gasping for air and out of breath.
It is objectively, like, I haven't seen it, okay, but I've seen enough people that I actually trust, not people whose entire career is just saying this movie bad and never put out videos that a movie's actually good. Like, I'll say, like, Critical Drinker will at least occasionally put out a video that's like, hey, this is a great movie.
Right, yeah.
If your entire existence is like, this movie's bad, then I don't trust your opinion on movies, because you're purposely seeking out bad movies. So how would you even know what a good movie is?
Yeah.
And like,
you know whose opinion I would never take on anything in entertainment? Jeremy Hambly. You know, anybody who has r/force cream pies as their most recent search history, probably not somebody I'm going to trust for any kind of entertainment opinion, right?
Like this idea that like this whole economy, like if Hollywood actually fixed itself, what would they do for a living? Like there's no there's
well, yeah.
Nap Boy says, isn't that pretty much what Jerry used to do? Yeah, it's exactly what he used to do. But the issue is the Critical Drinker and Nerdrotic and people like that, Disparu, came around and did it 10,000 times better than he could ever have done it. So he got pushed out of the sphere. And now the only place left for Jeremy is like the most brain dead McDonald's drive-through article or bullshit political article that's like usually race baited, right? Because what happened to content creation is there used to be 10 people doing, you know, the kind of content he's doing. Now there's 10,000 minimum, maybe more. So you have way more options. So people that are good at that and have good editing and they have a good personality and they're quippy, they're charming, they're quick, they're fast, they're sexy. People like that, people choose to watch them instead. So Jeremy has lost his entire audience because he is, frankly, absolutely dog shit at what he does. That's the truth, right? That's why he doesn't make that kind of content anymore, because everybody does it better than him. So now he's just regulated to like literal, like political bottom of the barrel bullshit.
They have vested interest for Hollywood to keep making.
2 minutes left. 2-minute alert for 6 gold boys on the super chat gold train.
These types of things. So by hate watching and in a way promoting these movies and selling more ticket sales, that's giving them more content in the future.
Yeah.
Because it's like if it would be against, like they're going to lose business if these bad movies, if these woke movies lose money and they quit making woke movies, then these people who are making that their entire thing are out of a job. So
yeah, it's better to just, you know, be clear about, if you're going to talk about it, like be clear about not saying, you know, like not obsessively talking about it. I mean,
bro, it's been like 5 minutes and they've said nothing. They said nothing. Nothing's been said. I'm like losing my train of thought trying to pay attention. Like, what are we talking about right now? Glory Man says, Camelot, the trolls maybe understand he has the retarded, boring version of Seinfeld. A show about nothing. He literally pretends there's no news so he can talk about himself. I mean, every clip I watched today devolved in him talking about and giving him pats on the back about his diet that he started fucking yesterday, right?
This whole in-group thing of, I saw it too, and boy, guys, it was so bad. Like, you're a pick-me. Like, you knew it was bad, and you still gave Elliot Page your money, just so you know.
Yeah.
You know, you thought it was bad, You wanted a few people to like your tweet, but now you gave money to Black Helen of Troy because you wanted a few likes and retweets. It's not going to.
I always like how Jeremy, he positions everything he says as him being more noble and more respectful than you are, right? So he's like, I would never try to just make money, right? He always postures in a way where he's like, I would never try to actually make money. Okay. I stand by my morals and my beliefs. I would never try to make money. Okay. Anyways, thanks for the $80,000 from the Trump cookbooks. That totally bought the K-Cup machine that I never bought, by the way. Right? It's bullshit. Avi says 30 minutes of disparu equals 3 hours in speech speed. Yeah. And it's fantastic. I'll like pull up a disparu video, right? And I'm like, I'll watch like 3 minutes, you know, that's what I'll tell myself. I'll watch 3 minutes. And then I end up watching the whole fucking thing because he's hilarious. Thank you, Hobby. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. I love you, man. I appreciate you. He watches his streams at Third Martian. You want to know something, Third Martian? Where are you at? I bet you only 30 to 50 unique viewers are in his stream. 30 to 50 unique. Don't do sad. I'm going to do it, Art. Listen, give me a minute, okay? It's only what, like 9 o'clock where you live? Give me a minute, all right? Come on, brother. Yeah, I guarantee you he has 5 to 30 to maximum 50 unique viewers in his streams. The Quartering.
Win the culture war. It's only going to, create profit for you.
Yep.
And like, if you want to review a movie, if you want to see how bad it really was, then you'd wait to see it come out on stream. But there's this powerful pull where they want to be one of the group and be like, I too hate this movie. And it's like, dude, you spent your hard-earned money seeing a movie you knew you wouldn't like, and then you took time out of your day to tweet that you didn't like it. You could have went and watched, Where Evil Lurks, or you could have went and watched Passengers, or you could have went and watched like any one of these like excellent movies that nobody's watched or seen, and then you could have been talking about that instead. But the economy for that, and I know there's an element of this where like I have to be realistic. Like,
what the hell is he even talking about right now? I don't even know what he's talking about. He's just kind of rambling about nothing.
The economy for amazing movies you never heard of probably isn't as good as movie that already has a ton of marketing that is bad.
Yeah.
But like, even when I cover this stuff now, just my heart is not into it. Like, I just like, oh, it's another woke movie. Like, I don't know how you still pretend to be offended.
What he's saying here is he's implying that his other content, his heart is in it. Is that what he's saying? His other content is his heart. His heart's in it.
10 years into this, like, this is what Hollywood does. You want to dunk on it, you want to make a couple videos about it, cool. But we are now in week 2 of this, and it's people's whole like personalities have become coping about a bad movie. And I'm not calling about any of these specific people, but it's just like, it's like, oh, I went into the JSON code and it looks like this is okay. Well, you didn't do that for Oppenheimer. You didn't do that for movies that you liked, but this movie, the audience is fake. The reality is this movie's going to make close to $1 billion.
Well, think about it for a second, Hijab Gamer, right? Where'd you go? Think about this for a moment, like realistically. He's mad at F&T and trying to indirectly dunk on them. You're talking about a guy that gets probably 20 concurrent, let's be realistic, right? And buys views on YouTube and subs right now. Dunking on channels that get 15 to 20,000 viewers concurrent every night. He dunks on those channels that are making $3,000 to $5,000 in super chats a night. and saying, "Oh, I don't know why they dunk on these movies. I don't know why they're worried about super chats." Yeah, it's easy to say that when you don't get shit. No one's watching you, you don't get paid. Right? Every stream I make roughly 30 times what he makes per night on his streams every day. 30. It's crazy. It's crazy. We got about an hour left too, and we're already well over halfway to Naked Snake. One pink and one red from a rainbow night, and that gets us there. Oh my God. Thank you, Jan, for all your jewels, by the way. I see them popping up. Appreciate you.
It's going to be a Hollywood success. It's going to be a critical success, and it can still be a bad movie.
Yep.
And that's just the reality of it. And the coping. I just want people to stop coping because it looks pathetic. Take the L. This movie's going to make money, and let's move on to something else that we can maybe affect the box office on versus like.
And as if he's part of this space, right? Is that Ashley? Oh my God. Hey, Ashley. It's the big cheeked Ashley.
Endless videos about Supergirl did not stop anybody from seeing Supergirl. It's like, I went to the Thursday premiere so I could make this video before anyone else and tell you how bad the movie is. So you paid for it?
You know what's weird? The fact that he repeats the same lines that comes directly from these studios and these marketing companies and these PR firms, except now he's parroting them. The same shit he spoke out against a few years ago. And the reason now why he's parroting them is because he hates FNT so bad. You're going to notice that Jeremy is going to change every one of his opinions about popular media and pop culture just to be opposite of FNT at all times because he's so fucking viscerally pissed at Gary and Jeremy Prime and all these people. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening here. He's so angry at FNT that he's going to change all of his opinions. Ashley! Thank you, baby. Give Ashley a cheer. We love you, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate you. Ashley. I call her Ashley because she got a big old ass. Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate you. That's not right. I wish. That'd be crazy. I'd shit my blood. All right, boys. Thank you, Ashley. We love you.
But I think we've reached a point now, and a lot of things have been exposed as well. A lot of the funding sources and all that, to where people don't as much. It's like, okay, you're not going to be as surprised if you see somebody say, "Hey, I ain't about that transgender ideology." It's not shocking to hear someone say that anymore because people have been bold and have been coming out. And plus, I think that a lot of the propaganda bots have died down.
Yeah, USAID went away. And so there's a lot less of that.
And so it's not like, oh, thank goodness there's somebody who's saying what I've been thinking. It quit. That's not a thing anymore. Now it's just like, oh, yay, now let's swarm to the next thing to be angry about.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exact. You said it better than I could.
It turned into a business. It used to be, hey, you put yourself out there, like you're risking your livelihood.
I gotta be honest. This show is boring. It's very, very boring.
To say these things. Well, then people started capitalizing on it a lot, and people started saying, oh, wow, look, there's actually a business to be made here. And then some accounts that otherwise stayed quiet during the height of the controversy when you could actually get in trouble. They're like, oh, wait, there's money to be made in this. Yeah. Now I'm jumping on the counterculture.
You're the in group now.
Profit off of it.
Yeah. You're in the in group now. It's no longer heroic to say you're no longer taking any risks. You're just in the in group.
Yep.
It's like all these people that were like, oh,
Third Martian says, I wonder how much Jared is paying Melanie. $500 per show.
Oh, being a Trump supporter is cool now. And then look at all those podcast bros. Like, oh, supporting Trump is base now. I support Trump. They never supported Trump. Andrew Schultz never supported Trump. Are people joke like all these, like I don't think Theo Vaughn was ever a big Trump guy. I don't think Aiden Ross was ever a big Trump guy. It was it was like the counterculture at the time.
Yep.
And now all those people have gone right back to their own, their standard liberal talking points.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean this movie is going to do fine, and the obsessive cope. I just don't get it. Elliot Page is on screen for like 3 minutes, and this movie cannot be objectively bad. It cannot be anywhere near as bad as people are saying. It's still Christopher Nolan. It's still, an all-star cast.
Has he seen it? I'm confused. I'm not following very well.
It just is it
like, what's his opinion on this movie?
Probably a 5 or 6 out of 10. Yeah, probably. I'm sure it's not a 10, but like it's not a 1 or a 2 either. Like these
Dim says if you pay me $500 a show, I'd kiss his ass. Yeah, well, how much is that? That's $10,000 a month, right? No, she doesn't do it 5 days a week. It's like $4,000 a month, which again is a lot.
People keep trying to say like it's the worst movie ever. Like, brother, it's not even the worst movie that's come out this month. Like it's just gotten so mechanical. It's hard to care. Supergirl reviews, ugh, the dog looks so fake and the chick was a drunkard. Yeah, glad I missed that flick. Yeah, but like again, I'm starting to come around to the idea like that movie was never made for you anyway. Like Supergirl was not made for you. So obviously you thought it was dumb. It'd be like me.
Well, he just assumes, Yvonne, right? So he'll just assume that whatever channels he doesn't like holds whatever opinions he deems unlikable, right? Jeremy doesn't actually research any of the people he doesn't like. He just says shit, right? He just says shit. Rakin, my boy, with a $10 super chat. Oh my God, how you doing, brother? I miss you. I was thinking about you today in a mainly gay way. He knows damn well that they do need to get a review out ASAP before YouTube gets flooded. Yeah, of course. He's pretending to not understand, Rakin. He's pretending to not understand, therefore making discourse impossible. He's pretending to not understand that Gary and Critical Drinker and oh my gosh, Chris Gore and all these guys don't make revenue off of this. He pretends like he doesn't understand and then clowns on them. Why? Because he knows his audience doesn't actually understand that to a degree either. And I would wager his audience of like 20 to 30 actual real unique viewers are probably old and retarded or both. Right? So thank you, Reagan. I love you, buddy. I appreciate you. Jan, thank you for all the gems, Jan. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Jan. All right, let's continue.
Putting on like some romance movie and be like, this is dumb. Well, of course it's dumb. It's not for me.
Yeah.
But whatever, I'm tired of talking about the Odyssey, but it's like the only thing in the it's like the only thing anyone's talking about right now. It's weird. Choosing to remain.
Look at Melanie. Jeremy, come back. Help.
Is it frozen for y'all too?
Say something, Melanie. Help him. Call an ambulance.
By Jersey Girls Sunday game at Wrigley Field. The man leaned over to whisper something in the seat of man's ear. Yeah.
He should quit YouTube. Who said that? Monkey Jeebus. He's not even on YouTube anymore. He's not even on YouTube anymore, man. He stopped streaming on YouTube because he got down to like 150 viewers concurrent and just left YouTube to go to the sanctuary of Rumble where he gets 1 billion somehow. Weird. You know what's strange to me? On Rumble, I always have 50 to 100 people. On Kick, I always have something similar. On YouTube, I always have 500 to 700. Basically like similar, view counts everywhere. But somehow Jeremy can go from YouTube where he's getting 150 and then go to Rumble and get 7,000. Yeah, okay. All right. His show's that good, by the way. That good. Yeah, okay. Totally. That's how that works. Real Dovikin. Thank you, Brad. Appreciate you. Thank you, Real Dovikin. He's buying bots. I don't even know if it's that. I mean, it's possible for sure, but how Rumble works is if somebody is on the homepage of Rumble, it automatically will give whoever is on the homepage the view for it. So if you're sitting on the homepage of Rumble and Jeremy is featured on the homepage of Rumble, he gets a viewer for that. It doesn't actually mean they're watching the stream.
No.
I think like these leftoids,
he's a professional streamer, everybody. Come on, Melanie. Pick up the dead air, Melanie.
It's frozen. Yeah, I don't think so. To continue his point, I don't think he was some leftoid hater either. I think it was just some kid just kind of being lazy, and not showing respect. So,
By the way, I want to remind everyone, if I stream tomorrow, it's going to be early
What's up, modern day debate?
morning. I've got a busy day. Hopefully,
His internet's been crashing out this entire stream.
no surgery on the knee. We'll find that out in the morning. And I've got some stuff to go do tomorrow. So if I'm in stream, it'll probably be like around probably 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, Central Time.
Is that Medieval Spawn? What's up, brother? How you doing, dude?
But by 2, I have a prior engagement tomorrow. So the afternoon show, no afternoon show tomorrow, but I will try to get live and do the standard videos as well. By the way, Melanie, tell people where they can find your content.
yay!
No. I would love to see the raw numbers on Rumble. I got to be honest. Look how low I am. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like really slouched right now. It's very comfortable, man. Usually what I have to do is I have to sit straight up as hard as possible to like not be at the bottom of my camera. But yeah, I'd rather just be down here, boys. Sorry. Sorry, boys. You got me. I was watching The Dome. Well, I'm glad you're here, Medieval Spawn. I appreciate you, brother. We're talking about old Jerry Bear today, having some fun. We're $200 away from Naked Snake. Thank you guys so much for all your love. Without even a single pink and red boy, too. That's quite the fucking achievement, being almost there without a pink or red boy. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to the top dog today, Mr. M-Bone. I have a hard time committing to watch a movie. The attention span struggles. Shit. I doubt it. Sounds like you need a new chair, readjust the camera. Okay, so I did readjust the camera, and then I got a new chair at the same time, right? And sometimes I like to sit up, and sometimes I like to sit down. So I'm never, so basically here, I'll show you. So this is how I usually sit on my streams. I sit Indian style in this giant chair, perfectly in frame. But eventually my foot will fall asleep, and then I'll like sit a different way, and then I slouch down. So there's like no perfect way to do it.
Yeah. That's I figured, just
Thrash 5 says, tell us how expensive the chair was. It was like an Amazon chair, and I think it was like $40.
a little, some butt rock for you. Although I wouldn't say that's butt rock technically. I'm in day 3 of keto.
Oh,
Yay!
I also began moving. I'm moving that I have an adjustable like bench, so it like can sit at like whatever position.
I'll speed this up a little bit because he's killing my ass today. He's killing me. He's straight up killing me. And I watched like a 3-minute clip earlier that included this, so we're gonna speed it up a little bit so it doesn't make you all want to die, like I currently do. Want to die. All right, boys. Here we go.
Getting rid of I had another desk studio set up for a channel that I've abandoned now. So I'm taking that desk out tonight, and then I'm going to move the workout stuff in here. So that way at least I have to walk past it every time.
Will David says, can't drink on keto, can you? Well, apparently the Quartering says he can drink on keto.
So it like low-key will shame me.
You can add, you can make a little video.
Listen, Gregory, yes. Okay, yes. All right. Sometimes I sit with my knee up like here. So I have my knee right here, and you'll see my knee on screen. But like, I'd change how I sit like 30 times because I'm sitting here for 4 fucking hours, brother.
Videos for your blog channel and stuff of your fitness journey.
Well, yeah, but that gives ammunition to all the wrong people in general. Maybe like every major milestone, like every 20 or 30,
There you go. Do it for the big milestones, and then you're going to keep mogging your haters.
Yeah, that's right. Chad's formation has begun.
You're definitely mogging me. Okay, you're definitely mogging me right now. I promise you. You're definitely mogging me, Jeremy. Right? You're mogging me all day. Right? Let's go, Jeremy. Let's go. Right? I ain't afraid. Right? He told me that I was, or he implied everybody. Okay, but he lumps everybody into everything. He says that I was, I'm a single, lonely, basically incel that hates my life and wants to die. Right? So, of course, to mog on his ass, I had to post a picture of me taking PDH out on Jeremy's dime, all dressed up and fancy. You know what I'm saying? Just to mog on him a little bit. Know what I'm saying? Projection iron. You exactly. You're right, sir. You're right. 100%. All right, let's continue. Oh, my chat exploded. It's back. All right. Thank you, Gregory. He says alkies think they can drink on keto. Well, of course, alkies will look for any reason to drink, right? Just don't say you're going to be keto. You know, whatever. Just drink and then try dieting as well. You know, I know guys that drank vodka on their diets, and what they would do is they would basically cut out one of their meals and get a lot of protein macros from something low calorie, and then drink like 5 shots of vodka, which is the cleanest you can get. And then they would just get buzzed off of it every night. And they were able to cut doing that. Except, you know, they felt like literal balls all the time. Matthew Fauchen, isn't that half truth, though? Matthew Fauchen. Wait, what is half truth? How you doing, brother? How you doing? What's up, Matthew Fauchen? How you doing, brother?
I'm getting a little tired of going to the bathroom every 20 minutes, but
that's the thing with when you start keto, you're peeing all the time.
Yeah.
You're getting rid of water weight. Honestly, too, when you're just in a fat burning mode in general, you pee a lot more because like your fat cells, like when they release the fat, then they replace it with water, and then you'll get like this whoosh effect where all of a sudden, like then your body's like, okay, we're safe to. He's not going to replace this. Like they put the water. The cells are like, we're going to put water in here for when he decides to eat cupcakes again, and then we'll put the fat back. Well, like he's not eating the cupcakes.
Thank you, Ashley. I love you. I appreciate you.
Let's pee all.
Yeah, nah, boy. So I played 3 minutes of this video earlier.
I should down, but they taste good. What do you recommend for protein shake? That brand? What's that brand?
Premier Protein.
Premier
they
Protein,
have the best macros. Like that. It's.
There ain't no way in motherfuck. There is no way that he just recommended Walmart protein as the best protein. Man, I can't. That's literally just the Walmart protein. Are you kidding? Okay. To be completely fair here, every protein is going to have similar macros. Like I eat Fairlife, or I drink Fairlife protein, which has better macros, right? But it doesn't really matter what you drink protein-wise. But Premier Protein is literally just the Walmart brand, the Great Value brand. Like, okay. Premier Protein tastes good. It's not bad. Have you ever had Core Power 26 grams Fairlife? Like vanilla? Whew. That shit's unbelievable. It's so good. It's so good.
160 calories and 30 grams of protein. It's insane. It's so good.
I drank one of those yesterday, and I might have to try powder with water because I have a slight milk allergy. Let's just say, like,
of course he does. Of course he does. Of course he does. He's like Carl from fucking Jimmy Neutron, brother. Oh my god. What's up, Erikias? Says Isopure banana or Coca. You know what I used to like? It was called Cellucor Cinnamon Swirl. God, I used to love that shit. Used to love that shit. 200 away from Naked Snake for the 10th show in a row. A pink and a red from a rainbow night.
I like slammed it, and then I was like,
You're not selling Fairlife in US anymore. Well, I bought 4 jugs today, bitch. But for how long though? Like how long? Right? How long? Because it's from the data leak, right? So it says they halted production. I don't know. But anyway, it's your birthday, Real Wade Nation. Happy birthday, brother. How old you old at? Yeah. I'm convinced she is only there to be a cheerleader for him. Well, yeah, that's what he pays for. He pays for the constant affirmation, right? Uh-oh. Oh no. My Google just exploded. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no. Everything's dying. Here we go. Wait, no, we're good. What the hell was that? What was that? It was weird. Oh my gosh. It's like everything died. Russell Hall says, why does he give off early meth vibes? He does. He does give off meth vibes. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. He gives off the pure ass meth vibes. Thank you, Russell Hall. Appreciate you, brother. How you doing, dude? Is your computer breaking? I guess so. This happens once per stream, at least.
I have to poop. Almost immediately. So I'm gonna try another one today and see if it tasted great.
It might be the.
Can Jeremy go one stream without talking about shit in his pants? You can obviously tell it's a kink, like it's a sexual kink. Like his shitting his pants is like a sexual kink for him.
Artificial sweetener in there too, because
I have a different just a powder that you can add to water.
Okay.
Not as good, but
Hey, but
we'll
still,
try.
it'll work.
I started meal prep today because I was like, every day I get done with work, then I work out, then I go, then I have to take the dogs for a walk. It's like I don't want to spend 40 minutes grilling and all that stuff.
Meal prep helps a lot. Yep.
Yeah, so I just grilled like 8 burgers, and then I'm like, I'll throw them in the air fryer, nuke them up or whatever.
Yeah.
And I made a bunch of bacon, and I baked it instead of frying it.
I love it baked. It's so
superior.
good.
Yeah, you don't get like the burnt ends, so to speak, but it has way more flavor. I think. Like when you fry it, it's just like salt.
I agree.
When you bake it,
is this what his streams are now? My man has been on a diet for 2 days. 2 days. And it has become his entire personality. Damn, boys. This is like a record time. This is a record time. I've never seen somebody change their personality to the diet personality within 2 days. Like, maybe wait until you like know if you're going to fail or succeed before you match your whole personality to do it. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Draw Devil. It's killing me today. They killing me today. But we got to get to his channel possibly getting deleted, which is going to be beautiful. It'll be beautiful. 2 days and y'all are acting like a gym bro. That's what I'm saying, dude. Except he said he's not going to start working out until 3 weeks in. Right? 3 weeks in is when he's going to start working out. To make sure he can do it.
You bake it at like 350 or 400 for like 15 to 20 minutes.
Yep.
Put some foil in the pan so you don't have to deal with the grease because then you just let the grease dry.
209 Mixteller.
And then you take the foil off and throw it out.
Hey, boy.
And I just bake it at like 400 for 20 minutes and it's still crispy and it tastes better. Yeah. 40 minutes is normal to cook or get your wife to make the meat. She's very good at like making meatloaf and stuff like that. I'm not sure I would trust her on the grill just yet, but I don't mind. It's it doesn't take that long. It's like, 7 minutes to cook the steak or whatever. I'm just being kind of a baby about it. Sometimes I just want to take something out of the fridge and throw it in the microwave and eat it rather than like, oh, I got to take the steak out.
Sure.
Yeah, the reason he wants to take something out of the fridge to eat it is because there's not another option. All the signs point into a very, very, very obvious direction. And I'm wondering if anybody has caught it yet. Only I can cook for myself. On my vlog channel, there's no one else in the house. Every picture of us is at a bar, out in public, not at home anymore. Maybe I'm just the only one that's noticed this. By the way, M Bone says my Google exploded. Oh well.
Doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie doo,
Oh,
doobie doobie doo,
M Bone.
doobie doobie doo.
Oh my God, brother. Thank you, M Bone. I love you, buddy. I appreciate you pulling away. Thank you, M Bone. The knee healed quickly. Well, apparently his knee's broken again, but it's also not broken, but it's also broken again, but it's not broken. But it is broken. I can't keep this shit straight. Creative Earth says if he really wanted to lock in, he would take a break from the internet for a year, get a job at Walmart, and just exercise 2 to 3 hours a day every day, and eat right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Russell Hall says Melanie has deer on meth in the headlight. Meth deer. It's like the lava spitting goats or lava spitting llamas from Dungeon Crawl Carl. That have baggies of meth on them for some reason. Thank you, Russell. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Den. Appreciate you, Den, for the gold coins. Appreciate you. Let's continue. We're only 170 from naked snake. Oh my God, boys. In bone. Without a pink or a red, boy. This is gonna be a record. If we hit it without a red or a single pink, that'd be a record, brother. Hell yeah.
Room temperature,
For
season
sure.
it, you know.
Yeah.
I did look up I use this truffle oil that I really like.
Yeah.
And that also has no carbs. So I'm like, yes.
Perfect.
I always put it's a little garlic powder, salt, sea salt, and truffle oil on the steak. And then that's good. And I bought some ribeyes and I'm like, these are really fatty. So I'm like going to try to treat the ribeyes like treats. And then I just bought some like New York strips
Okay.
to like
Perfect.
fill in.
So he's treating the ribeyes as treats. And he's eating them every day. So he's giving himself a treat every day. And he also has been instructed by Melanie that he can drink White Claws every day. And implied he can drink as many as he wants. Expert diet advice. For sure. For sure.
And the difference. But I haven't had any problems with food cravings. Like
That's
I was
good.
a little snacky last night, but it wasn't the end of the world. But I say,
yeah, you're getting no food cravings because you're eating fucking juicy ribeyes every day. That's so strange. I'm getting no food cravings. It's like, yeah, you're eating fucking bacon and ribeye for every meal. I can't believe you're not getting food cravings. Oh my God. It's like he's a cartoon character, man.
saved my carbs because I was like, I had the chips out for dinner. And I
Yeah.
was like, but if I don't eat these now, I can eat them in 2 hours.
That's true.
So I saved them. I saved them for like 6:30 or 7 o'clock. Like after the show, I'll just get like 2 pieces of bacon. That'll keep me fine till dinner.
Perfect.
And then I'll grill my steak for dinner and save my chippies for the sour cream ones. The one I sent you, the sour cream and onion, they taste great. They taste just
Chippies. Wait a second. Wait a second. Does Jeremy use baby speak? This would make sense for how he talks to his dogs. He uses baby talk. Tummy wummies and scratchy watchies and chippy whippies. Oh, that sucks, bro. I hate people that use baby speak. Oh, fuck. I remember one of my buddies dated a girl that used baby speak. And he would baby speak to her, and it made me want to fucking kill myself. I hate you, McSteller. I hate you. Chippy whippies, chicken nuggy wuggies. Oh my God. This is the story of my 600-pound life. Yeah, exactly, DK Cripple. Bacon, ribeyes, burgers, McDonald's. It's good for you.
it's like
I love it.
so they taste just as good as sour cream Pringles, and there's
Yeah.
like no carbs in them. I skipped my morning energy drink today too, because even though that only has 3,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
was like, it's hard enough to do 150. My biggest goal is to have to drink less water, because like as you lose weight, you have to drink less water. And I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck me, 180 ounces of water every day. Like it is a literal task. Like I have a timer
Yep.
next to me and I just have to drink it, even if I'm like full and I'm like, I just got it, because otherwise I'll never get through it all.
Do you have
So
one of those
once
big girl Stanley cups?
I got these.
Okay.
Yeah,
Those
they're
really
like,
gigantic white girl Stanley cups make it easier,
Getting full, of course. He's going to get full off of water, everyone.
but
yeah, these are only 24 ounces.
okay.
But like, I love when I finish, when I go into my app and I'm like, boop, add 24 ounces.
Yeah, Sledge, exactly. You know what would make this drinking water thing easier? If he worked out. Because he would want water more. Instead of course, when you're sitting on your couch, just being 500 pounds and you're just forcing water down, yeah, it's probably a little bit harder. There's a chub girl at work, not gonna lie, make her jiggle. Well, you're into big girls, so that's fine. That's good. Kristen says Jeremy seems like the kind of person to have a diaper fetish, so the baby talk isn't surprising but very disturbing. Feel bad for his wife. She has probably why she's like, fuck this. No, like, yeah, I agree. I kind of agree. Yeah. I mean, his thing is he shits his pants like 24/7, right? Russell Hall, he needs to get back to talking about oranges. I agree with that shit. Hell yeah, I miss it. Manville says you'd be closer to Snake if you checked Rumble. Bro, I don't fucking God. What's that noise? Sounds like a strangling kitty. Anyways, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, let me pull up Rumble then. Okay. I'll pull up Rumble. All right. Sorry. I'm not even logged in. Fuck. I deleted all my cookies for everything today because StreamYard's been so weird lately. I'm like, maybe it's because I haven't done that in like a year. And there's like 27 gigs, you know? So sign in, you bitch. Am I sharing this? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. I don't know, man. I'm hearing shit and it's freaking me out. Anyways. Yeah. You know what? Maybe I don't have to sign in. Let me just click the thing. Can I just click the thing? Can I just click the thing? Cecil, by the way, thanks for rating the stream. Yeah. So God, Rumble is just broken. Ah, there we go. I hear a cat screaming, so it's freaking me out. Pepe, the Patriot, how you doing? You had like 27 gigs of cookies? Yeah, I had a lot, man. A lot. I hadn't done it in a while. I got to be honest. I don't use this computer in my studio ever. I use my computer in my music studio 24/7. So the only time I use it is when I walk up here and do a stream. So like I don't realize everything's terrible until I get up here and I'm like, oh shit, this sucks. I need a new streaming computer for real. Matthew says, for all the money that Jeremy has, why is he taking advice from a woman that looks very malnourished? Why not take some with money and go get a nutritionist, get on a real diet, not a fad diet? Well, I actually was saying yesterday that she's a pretty decent person to give advice to, but then she started saying he could drink and stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, never mind. But no, I agree with that. I agree, but to be completely fair, you don't have to get a nutritionist. You don't have to do any of that. You could just fucking Google it. It's so quick. You know, it's so quick. It's not rocket science. Losing weight is easy as fuck. It's not hard. People just make it hard. They make it extremely hard on themselves because they think it's some kind of like secret sauce. No, you just fucking expel more energy than you take in. That's it. You know, what kind of PC I use right now up here? Oh God, I don't know. I think it's like a 10 and it's like an i9 10. It's a 10 generation i9 or something. I don't remember, man. It's got like a 3080 Ti, like 16 gigs of RAM. My one downstairs is a monster. But yeah, I only use this for streaming. It's like my original, like it's my third streaming computer that I built. But I need to get another one. I'll probably get another one this year. See if my company will throw me another one. For fun. Buster says keto diet, more like keto diet. Stunting on him. Stunting on him, brother. Stunting on him, brother. All right, now we're going to pull up Rumble. Oh, no. Before we do that, Rake and Knight. My man. My backup PC has a 3080. Yeah, exactly. This is kind of like my backup PC. Reagan Knight says Jeremy's the kind of person to pretend to be into a thing or information about a thing just to feel included. Yeah, 100%. 100%. You are right on the damn money, brother. Right on the money. No pun intended, dude. I love you. I appreciate you. I love you. Monty says it's not easy, but a simple caloric deficit. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It's not easy. Well, it is. It is easy. It is easy if you want to do it, right? And I'm going to compare this to something that's kind of in my wheelhouse. I play guitar every day. I've been playing guitar for over 20 years. Yeah, well over 20 years. And a lot of people are always like shocked when they see me play guitar. They're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I've just been playing for a long time. And they're like, I could never do that. I could never get that good. And I could also never do it. It's not easy, right? And I'm like, well, it is if you want to do it. You got to really actually like legitimately want to do it. Not just want to do it so you look like you're cool to other people. You actually want to do it because you want to have a good time and experience it and be involved in music. Dieting is the same way. If you actually want to be in shape and you actually want to feel better and actually want to believe in yourself and, you know, better yourself in that way, it's actually very easy. But a lot of people, they It's a temporary change and a temporary solution. And once they achieve whatever they want to achieve, like maybe they lose 10, 20, 30 pounds, they're going to just fall right back into it and get fat again. Right? I originally joined the gym at 23, got into shape within 9 months, and I have not faltered since then. I've been in the gym 5 to 6 to 7 days a week, and since 2013. It's a lifestyle. It's not you do it for a couple months. Thank you, Rakin, by the way. I love you, Rakin. You also know how to play piano, so that kind of introduces you in every instrument, right? Yeah, I play piano. I play piano first, but piano is one of the easiest instruments because once you understand like keys, and I don't mean keys like keys from the piano, keys like the key of A, the key of E, right? Once you understand all that, you can play piano all day. It's really cool. It's really cool. Guitar is a little bit more involved, but guitar is my main and best instrument by a mile. It's what I play the most. I have a grand piano, but it's always out of tune because I play it like once every 4 months, and then I have to go and tune it. I have like a tuning fork, or not a fork, a tuning key. It's like really huge, and there's like 3 strings per key until you get it on the bass. And then there's 2. But at any rate, what's your main guitar and why, Aggerby? I have a Japanese Horizon FR2 Standard Series 2013 model. That's my main one. I got rid of a lot of my guitars recently, though. But I plan on getting a Les Paul, just custom at some point in the near future. A black beauty, because why not? Why not? Yeah. All right. Manville. My boy Manville was on Rumble too. He said when he looks up the forced cream pies, does he need to jerk it or just wiggle the fat? Or oh fuck, Manville, why are you doing this to me, brother? And Monty Muffin Fluffer. By the way, Muffin Fluffer. I wish I'm waiting patiently for Rumble to start appearing in YouTube Studio. Into StreamYard. Thank you so much, Monty P. Muffin Fluffer. He said, here's the fun for whatever the hell you want. Go get it, boy. Also explain to folks at home what goes in the fight milk. A full glass of Fairlife milk, 2 delicious whole eggs, and a shot of whiskey. Shout out to Monty P. Muffler for $50 Rumble Rant. Thank you. Appreciate you. Drums one of the hardest to learn. I don't know if I agree. I think violin is one of the hardest to learn. Violin's kind of rough, but once you get it, it's like riding a skateboard. It's like ollieing on a skateboard. But drums, man, I don't know. Drums have always been real kind of easy for me. Hardest? Yeah, I think violin's the hardest for sure.
And so we'll see. I'll weigh in this Friday. I suspect I'll lose a little, just given how stark of a switch it's been.
Sure.
Cutting alcohol would probably have already helped me.
Yeah.
But I do have a casino night. But you told me I can have White Claws.
Yeah, White Claw. If you're good.
Oh God, it's again, we saw this clip earlier, but I can't believe she told him that he can drink on this diet.
On a drink.
Yeah,
crazy.
I'll probably just try not to for as long as I can.
Try not to. Yeah. But it's better that if you do, because if you find yourself where it's just like, okay, and you're just white knuckle willpowering it, you might get to a point where it's just like you just fall off the rails. And so if you're like, okay, look, if you catch yourself like, okay, if I don't have something, I will go off the rails. So go ahead and have the White Claw then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 6. But anyway,
whatever.
Yeah, so you've got a couple. Yeah, if I'm going to have one, I might as well have none. Let's be clear.
Right, yeah, you can have more than one, but yeah.
Try to.
You're gonna do it. Keep it to the White Claws, and then you can bounce back from that much easier.
Well, they have this thing called these drinks like carblesses, which are the same thing, and they have also 0 carb.
There you go.
But
Dan says you need to be able to keep count off time, know where transitions are, but know how the song's supposed to start. Well, yeah, you gotta know how to play the song. That's kind of obvious, right? I don't know. Every time I've ever recorded drums, I've just used a click track. I use a click track for every instrument, though.
I'm gonna try to just go like 2 weeks clean, and
I love it.
Except my disgusting nicotine pouch habit. But if I'm cutting booze,
Hey,
I'm leaving that.
exactly.
You know?
Go ahead. Go ahead. One thing at a time.
Exactly, medieval spawn. His out is that he can drink White Claw, which means he's going to drink 14 White Claw every day, 7 days a week, right? He's going to eat ribeye and bacon all day and just get fatter. You know? Matthew Foster says, I have to disagree with you on piano take. I know a lot of pianists, and a lot of them have told me that the instrument is the hardest to master. Is that like your main instrument too, Matthew? Fortune is piano? I guess it would depend on like your main. I don't know. I've never had an issue with piano at all.
What app to use? The one. Well, I used for a long time. I used Body something when I was doing fasting. But
well, Will David, exactly. My point is, his whole personality has somehow become this diet, and he's only 2 days in.
Now I use MyFitnessPal, and then what's the one you sent me to track workouts?
It's called Heavy, Hevy. If you get on there, it's like a social media thing too, so you can.
I downloaded it and set it up last night, but
okay. Because I just started using that for my workouts, and I like it. I think it's great.
Oh wait, what were we just talking about? Brain fog. I was saying, wait, you use what? Were you saying nicotine?
No, Heavy. The
app. Yeah, sorry. I did have a good bit of brain fog yesterday. That's for sure.
It's all good. That happens, especially like your brain is adjusting.
By the way, he's been on the diet for like 1.5 days, and he's already saying he's suffering from all kinds of like lack of carb stuff, which actually doesn't show up until like week 2 or week 3 usually for most people that are, starting to get into ketosis. But he's pretending. Like I said earlier, it's kind of the same thing as when a kid drinks a non-alcoholic beer and then they don't know it's non-alcoholic, so they just pretend like they're drunk, right?
He's shocking the system.
Yeah, because like your brain is used to running on glucose, and so now all of a sudden you just cut that glucose off. Like your body can make what you need, but that initial like first couple of weeks or so in ketosis, it's.
What's this flu everyone keeps telling me?
Keto flu, yeah.
Why are you so happy? What is that? What does that mean? Does that mean I'm going to get sick?
I mean, if you keep up with the electrolytes, you might not have anything.
I'm spamming electrolytes like crazy.
You think he would have Googled any of this, by the way?
That's good.
I'm putting one of those scoops in so I'm having like 8 scoops of that, like relight stuff every day.
That'll help. You might experience very minimal. Like the brain fog, that's normal for keto flu. So you are experiencing a little bit of that. You just might be a little more lightheaded, a little weaker. But some people if you don't, because when I first did keto, I first tried keto like 10 years ago. I didn't have any resources or anything like that. And I didn't supplement any electrolytes or anything. And I felt like I had the flu. I felt like pukey.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. I was burping constantly, dizzy, all this, but it was electrolyte imbalance. And
sorry, you don't understand though. There's it's a slow news day, Boba Fett. It's a slow news day. So he talks about his diet that he's totally on, that he just learned he can drink alcohol on. So lucky him.
I didn't know at the time.
That's what happened to me yesterday. And like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I got lightheaded. And I was like, oh, it's probably because I'm not drinking any electrolytes. And then I just spammed I did like 3 scoops in one. It tasted like ass. But then I felt better like in 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah. That'll make a difference.
And I bought a hell of a lot of fiber, but without getting too specific, I haven't needed it. Like I haven't, I haven't had any of that stuff.
You probably won't need it. Yeah.
Other than the protein shake, which I think is from that protein shake. But anyway.
Right.
Don't pouch.
Somebody said, what happens when this diet fails? Is he going to blame Melanie? No, he's going to stop talking about it. And then when people bring it up, he's going to be like, oh, like I was doing it, but then I had to take a break because like some stuff happened in my life. And that's what everybody does. Gregory Levy says, Jeremy doesn't have brain fog. He is brain fog. He is the brain fog now. Say my name. Brain fog. 65 to Naked Snake. Woo, Lord. Thank you, guys. Shout out to M-Bone. Shout out to Reaganite. Shout out to Muffin Puffle. Scuffle Waffle. Appreciate you guys.
Nicotine slows down metabolism. I don't think that's true.
I say, right now you're already cutting a lot. Go ahead and
yeah, Melanie says I can have my nicotine.
You can work on that later.
Do that too. Yeah, just keep your nicotine, brother.
But If you just try everything and you have no vices at all whatsoever, then you're likely to relapse back into old habits. So
yeah. When you transition to ketosis, you will lose a ton of water very quickly and you will be very imbalanced. Yeah, she's got me set up right. When I did
he's got him set up right. Yeah. She said he can drink as many White Claws as he wants. And he can eat as much steak as he wants, as much bacon as he wants, and he can have as much nicotine as as well. So he's gonna be good. He's totally fine.
When I'm going out of town, I have a surgery consult and stuff for my knee, and then I have a trip to do. I'm bringing 4 of these, and I'm just gonna put electrolytes in it ahead of time. So I'm just I have it. 2-hour drive. Should probably bring a pee bottle. I don't know, but we'll see. But that said, yeah, nicotine is an upper, yeah, and a hunger suppressant, yeah. It's a weird habit to start at 43. I quit smoking, and then I started it for the upper effect of it, not because I miss smoking,
right.
But up your fat intake. No,
yeah, he's like, I'm definitely not on nicotine because I like nicotine or anything. Okay, I'm not on nicotine because I'm addicted to nicotine or anything, right? No, totally not. Completely different. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. So, people are calling Jesse AI on Twitter. People are saying that Jesse, like PDH, is AI. That's interesting. Wow, that's funny. Puss Brown says Jared's high school yearbook pic is funny as hell, stunting. Yeah, he actually was not fat back then. Yeah, there's been 3 so far. People say that Jesse's AI. Does it look AI or something? Am I crazy? Hold on. Look at this. I posted this just to, flex on Jeremy because he said I was a single loser for some reason. Probably just self-projecting. And there's several comments that say she's AI. Or she looks AI. Suffer locker. All of a sudden, Jeremy's a diet expert. That's how this works. I think you're AI. You know what, Matthew? Eat my ass. How about that, brother? How about that? Oh, my gosh. 2013, brother. Come on, brother. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. Does she look like AI? I guess she might. I don't know. The picture does look a little AI. Really interesting. It's literally from my phone. It's just straight from my phone. It's literally just from my camera. Look at this. Oh, that's when you know Jessie's just too pretty. She's too pretty. She's look. It's just from my camera on my phone. People actually think Jesse's AI now. There's me at the same place. It's literally just it's just the picture. It's just the picture of her. All right. Anyways, M-Bone.
Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo.
Oh my God. Every 10 gifted subs or memberships and every Orange Boy or higher gets the doobies. Camelot, give us some motivation. Here's some support for the silliness. Thank you, M-Bone. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. It's never too late, M-Bone. Here's your motivation. It's never too late. You are capable, but absolutely do not give yourself an out. Hold yourself accountable and do what you want to do and achieve what you want to achieve for yourself and nobody else. Because if you give yourself an out, which is the other accountability, that's not you, you will fail. Never use words like I think and I hope I can do it. Fucking do it. Okay? It's that easy. Right? So thank you, M-Bone. I love you. I love you, M-Bone. Mm-hmm. M-Bone has crossed the triple digits. 40 away from naked. Snake. All right, let's jump on the twit. to finish things off today. Oh, I remember what I had next. Thank God. Thank God. Beep, 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 beep. Where am I? Okay. So, if you did not hear, Jeremy has received a strike on his YouTube channel for stealing shorts, and somebody has emailed another channel for stealing about him stealing shorts. Here it is. Keno Grove posted this. So here it is right here. Doobie doobie doo. All right. So it says right here, expect the Quartering to say he's getting canceled on YouTube soon. Random KF, YouTube, X users are reaching out to creators he steals shorts from and making them aware. According to the Quartering, it's okay to contact people on social media when a person thinks something is wrong, as we saw from his Cedar Park's Muslim Day coverage, which is when he encouraged his viewers to go after people, which he, for some reason, claims he's suing me for. Okay, he claims my viewers are going after him and going to his house or something. I don't understand. And he claims that he can sue me for defamation because of that. My interpretation of all this is he literally has no idea what any of these things mean. He probably heard the word defamation when he was 14, and then that was the last time he ever researched it. But at any rate, that's not related. So now he's encouraging people to go after another place in a recent video that he posted. Well, for months, maybe years, the Quartering's been stealing shorts and using them on his channel with zero transformative nature at all, which is not, a qualifier for fair use. You got to transform it into some way, shape, or form, right? Well, he just says, what are the oranges for? Let me know in the comments. And then he plays an unaltered video and he puts his watermark on it. Well, he has already received one strike for this. Now on YouTube, if you receive 2 or 3, specifically 3, your channel is thrown off a cliff, just like the babies that are kind of regarded in Sparta. If you remember 300, they were yeeted straight off the cliff, dead baby bodies everywhere. That was what happened in 300. So that's similar what's going to happen to his channel if he keeps stealing shorts. Now, if I was him, I would delete them all right now. This second, delete them bitches as fast as possible, brother. Delete them like your ex-wife after she jumped on the bull, brother. Anyways, so here's the actual email. So here's the email. It says, good afternoon. Thank you for contacting us and bringing us to our attention. I have passed it to, actually, you know what? Let's read the actual email. So this is an email to the reptile park in Australia. It says, good day. Just wanted to inform you of something I found on YouTube regarding your YouTube channel. It appears that another YouTuber, The Quartering, is currently stealing your videos, putting his logo on them, and making money from your hard work. Oh, God. He's notorious for doing this and has had one strike already from another YouTuber. Evidence is found here. Appreciate this is a dodgy link in an email. There's the link. It says picture from the video to hopefully ease some fears. That video has 330K views. That belongs to you guys. So somebody has sent an email to one of the creators that the Quartering has stolen a short video from. Okay. And they're implying they should strike his channel. Now, if he gets 3 of these strikes, then his channel is gone. If just one of the creators, by the way, just one of the creators strikes another creator, strikes his channel is auto-deleted off of YouTube. It's gone, brother. His channel has over 1 million subscribers. Now, granted, the views are down lately, and he doesn't stream on there anymore, obviously, because the viewership was gone. But that being said, that channel will be deleted forever. And that would be pretty insane to get a channel deleted over just stealing short form content from creators. Just make your own. Or at the very least, react to something with a genuine reaction where you're adding transformative content to the content to transform it into your own content. because that's what fair use is, and there's nothing wrong with that. But at any rate, rest in peace, because it looks like another strike's coming. But he had one previously. Very important. He had one previously. That's the spookiness. That's the spookiness. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? So at any rate, here is how they responded after receiving this email. It says, "Good afternoon. Thank you for contacting us and bringing this to our attention. I have passed it to our marketing team. Kind regards, Cassie." So they have responded, and they are aware that the Quartering is stealing their content. Will this lead to his channel being deleted? I don't know. But after he had gotten one channel deleted and also struck several others, including mine, I don't really know if I have any sympathy if it gets deleted. I'm going to be completely honest. I might not give two shits. All right? Might not give two shits. Okay? That's just how I see things. But at any rate, he did have one strike before. So let's check that out. If I can get my bearings straight here. All right. Here we go. Rudy Toot says, "But what are the oranges for?" But what are the oranges for? Someone please help me. What are the oranges for? Oh my gosh, where is it at? Where is that strike at? You know how YouTube is. You know how YouTube is with their strikies. It's hard. It's hard. Are there chippy whippies or tummy wummies? They're strikey wikies. God, this is going to be hard to find. I can already tell you. It is thundering like a motherfucker. Holy hell. Where's the original strike at? Might be karma coming for Jerbear. I mean, to be fair, he deserves the hell out of it. He deserves the living hell out of it because every single video he puts out, or every short video he puts out, is straight up him stealing. So, T-Rex travels. It's 2 a.m. I don't know, man. Shit. I don't know, man. I'm just chilling. I'm not allowed to chill anymore. Is this what this has come to? $40 from Naked Snake. Let's find this strike. I don't remember who struck him, but people were if PDH was AI and that, the TTS would be DD minimum. Yeah, that's true. The tits would be double. You're right, man, Bill. You're right. All right. Let's try this. I want to pull up the one from the other day. Even though I totally did have this already bookmarked. But at any rate, where is it? Where's my stolen clippies? Where's the clippy whippies and the shippy whippies? All right. Well, you know what? I have it bookmarked somewhere, so let's just pull up my bookmarks. I just didn't want to have to scroll through them bitches. All right. Thank you, Manville. I appreciate you, brother. PDH was AI. The tits will be double D minimum. Yep. I don't know why people think she's AI. That's weird. That's so strange. Never in my life have I heard people accuse PDH of being AI. It's a first. That's a first, man. All right. It's a first for me, boys. All right, this is the Ren Fair stuff. Because this happened before I started like talking about him again. It was right before I started. It was right before he decided that he was going to. Oh yeah, when he called me out for some reason. He called me out like the day before this or the day after this, and I was like, "What the fuck? What did I do? I didn't do nothing." And I'm pretty sure I bookmark it, but also possible I didn't. And I'm just bad at stuff. No, now I have a bunch of bullshit. No, it's a bunch of bullshit now. It's turning into random fights. Why am I bookmarking all these fights? Why did I do this? All right. I'll have to find it a different way. Phil Bammy did it. Rest in peace, brother. You mean your sister, daughter, wife might be AI? Yes. That's what I'm hearing. What's up, William? How you doing, brother? Quartering strike. Yeah, I'm trying to find the strike. The strike. I found a meme copium talking about it, but I can't find the original. Oh, here it is. Yes. It says Quartering gets a copyright strike for theft. Yep. It's just so weird how can't find anything else about it. I might just crack open my boy's video. Actually, you know what? It'd be a good idea. I'll just go to Meme Copium's post. That'll figure it out for me because he doesn't post as often as most people. So you can pull that shit up probably pretty quick. There it is. Look at that. Told you. Told you. Got him. All right. So here it is. You ain't even listening to the Ceiling Bird. I still don't even know what that means, brother. I still don't know what it means, man. You know? Radiosphere says you should talk about something else. You know what you should do, Radiosphere? You should create your own channel and you should talk about whatever the hell you want. That's what you should do. Because good luck getting someone that worked in retail for 13 years, getting them to do what you want them to do. Okay? It's not how this works, brother. Never has. Never will. Sorry, brother. Okay? All right. Here we go. All right. Check it out. All right. This was sent by Brad Cole Limited. It says, I have an update on a story I briefly discussed on today's stream. It says, Jeremy stole a video from a popular gun YouTuber and he was quickly called out about it, and the stolen short received a copyright takedown. Says right here, Gun Twitter caught Jeremy stealing GunTuber content and is alerting the victims. Oh my gosh. And this tweet went insane. And you can see the side by side, it has Jeremy's name, his watermark on it. And then the other side, it's the original video. So if you can't tell, Jeremy just straight up steals these things without any transformative nature, even at all, like even a little bit. Okay. This seemingly led to other gun YouTubers being alerted to other stolen content. And by the end of the day, a short was removed from the Jeremy Hambly channel due to copyright claims from the GunTuber, not to be confused with the GunTuber. Shocking. And the video is gone. Says the removed short is This Is a Real Talent. Jeremy Hambly channel uploaded July 4th, 2020. So that means he already has one strike. He's probably going to get a second one from this Australian company. And he probably has 100 to 200 to 300 completely stolen shorts from creators that at any moment can strike his channel. That would be justice. That would be karma, because he strikes other people's channels. He wants my channel gone. He struck my channel. He struck Luther Morgan. He struck everybody. He struck the casino guys. He strikes everybody. Okay. He thinks he is above any criticism. He thinks he's above the law. He thinks he rules the world. He thinks he's smart. He thinks you're dumb. He thinks he's big and he thinks you're small. He thinks he's right and he thinks you're wrong. Sorry, brother. I say good riddance. That's what I say. Get the hell on it, doggone. Maverick says, did drink a fill free listen to that bird go beep beep. All right, now you're drunk or something. You're like Radiosphere now. You're just being a bitch. You and Radiosphere. All right, I gotta get the hell off here. Here comes Mal. Here comes Mal. It's thundering. Now you, Radiosphere, and Mal are being a bitch right now. God. All he is. The lot he is. It is. Everything has history. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. There's a few people that are like one or two people every stream that are like, you got to talk about something else. And I'm like, yeah, once he threatened to sue me, yeah, I'm just going to talk about him. It's fun. And I make my revenue and I get viewers. Like, yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I don't care. I'm not going to jump in his lap. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Pro Grip says people are going to be pissed and come after you. I give two fucks. I already have Jeremy wanting to sue me. So he's already announced that he's likely going to sue me. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Don't care. Don't care, man. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. All right, boys, where'd we get? I kept up with it. We were 41 from Naked Snake at the end of the show. I appreciate you guys. We're close. Close as hell. Shout out to Reagan Knight. Shout out to M-Bone, Top Dog. I love everybody. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Monty P. Muffler. Appreciate you. Monty P. Muff Miller. Thank you. Medieval Spawn, love you. Appreciate you. If run a sponsor ad in a video, you can be false flag with 0 issues. What do you mean? What the hell you mean? What the hell you mean? Was that including Rumble chats? Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The bull is watching. No, brother. All right. My Jack Russell did that once when I was gone for 2 days. Well, see, my dog is massive. So, yeah, he can't. If he jumps on my lap, he's going to break like my hip or something. Good night, sweet snake prince. Hey, we got close. Close, but no cigar, brother. It got real close. Doesn't usually die that close. All right. Let's pick a raid path. My ass hurts. Pro Grip says, I get it. You're at the fucking stage. Yeah, I don't give 2 shits. Okay. Don't care. All right. And I never really have. Let's be honest. Okay, when I worked at like retail, when I worked at GameStop, I got desensitized to giving a fuck about anything like that. Like, you know how often a 50-year-old white lady would come in angry at me? I was over that 2 years. 2 years. I was over that. 2 years. Right? Completely over that. Right? So when I have random viewers or random other creators are like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I could care less than I care. Oh my God, I can't even get a good example. Fuck, I can't even give a good example. I care so little. Like, it's the craziest shit. Can't even think of a fucking example, bro. You know? And it's not people's faults, right? It's not people's faults because people don't understand that, right? Because they haven't been in the same field of work. When you work retail, you completely become numb to all that shit. When it usually people that are like, you should talk about something, Matt. Like, yeah, usually like they're used to people responding in a way where they're, oh, I'll do what you say. Like they're used to the going like caring and complaining and it working sometimes. Bro, shit does not work on me. It has never worked on me. Not even fucking once. And it never will. You know? So Rudy Toot with an orange boy.
Doobie doobie doo.
My man.
Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo.
Hell yeah, brother. He says, I give 0 fucks. Keep doing you. Hell yeah, brother. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about, brother. Hell yeah. Shout out to the boy. Shout out to the boy. Rudy Toot. Thank you, buddy. Love you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Shout out to Mr. Rudy Toot. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Rudy Toot's the man, dude. He's a good dude. You're a good dude, Rudy Toot. Love you. But I'll be back tomorrow, of course. It's going to be great, man. It's going to be great. Mick Stellar says it has the opposite effect, like you said, with the COVID people bitching at you. Yeah. That's why I never got vaccinated. Yeah. Because people in the chat were mad at me for not getting vaccinated or not being interested immediately when it released. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I'll do it eventually, but I don't go anywhere other than the gym. So I'm not going to get vaccinated right away. And I had people in the chat losing their shit and calling me a murderer. And I was like, you know what? Never getting vaccinated. Never did. Right? Because as soon as random people start thinking they have some kind of control over like whatever I say or do, that I go the other direction every time. Well, I'll just do the opposite of what you say now. Out of spite. I'm a petty motherfucker, but I'm just really petty. I'll be honest. Oh, yeah. And that ended up being the right option. Thank God for that, right? It all worked out in the end. It all worked out, right? Pro Grip says, I thought when it was first released, you were supposed to wait and let people who were on the front line get it. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I never really thought anything of it, right? I never thought anything of it. And I was assuming I was going to get it. Love you, Demise. Appreciate you, brother. I was assuming I'd eventually get it. And then when people started calling me like a murderer, I was like, yeah, I guess I'll never get that. You know what I'm saying? Because if personal choice is no longer in the conversation, right? If it simply isn't okay, cool, that's a reasonable take. When people start getting that radical and angry about it because it was seen in a political like vein, right? That's when I'm like, yeah, I'm checked out. Not doing it. Right? Not doing it. Myself notice says, hey, Cody, you son of a bitch. Don't give me $1,000. Oh, you got me again. You got me again. My work's paying people $75 to get vaccinated. That always, dude, you remember when, what was it, Bill de Blasio was like the mayor of New York, I think, was offering people like a basket of French fries to get vaccinated? Ugh, what a disgusting city. Ugh, creepy, man. Creepy as fuck. Pro Grip says, I got it, but I never got COVID, but I'm disabled. Not to worry about going out in public much. Yeah, I don't know. I think I got COVID like once or twice, but it just made me kind of tired, you know? Kroger's off at 100. If they're paying you, Knife Boy, if companies are paying you to go and get stabbed, there's something negative about that. There's something fucking fucked up about that. I don't trust that at all. I like them low with an orange boy.
Doobie-doobie-doo, 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 doobie-doobie-doo,
doobie-doobie-doo. Thank you, man. He says, Snick shall live. It shall live. I like him low. I lick him low, my man. I appreciate you so much, brother. Shout out to the boy for being goated as hell. Thank you. People are naturally rebellious. The more you try to push them towards something, the more they're going to resist and question why you're doing it. Yeah, 100%. 100%. You know what I'm saying? I like him low. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. I love you, man. Chai T says, Snake. Appreciate you. I love you, Chai T. Look at you guys. Just freaking making this shit happen. You guys are wild as hell. Number 10. Oh, my God. Rudy Toot. I like him low. M-Bone. Raken Knight. Anjali Rejas. Monty Muff. Hot diggity damn. Thank you guys so much for all your love. It is a naked snake night. Once again. One red boy lacking of the rainbow knot, but the snake knot has been achieved. Thank you guys so much. I love you and I appreciate you. Oh my God. You guys are awesome. I love you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for everything you do. Got COVID, didn't get the shot. Rest in peace, Mr. DK. Medieval Spawn. I love how you're just always a fucking waving Pepe. Like always in chat. By the way, Medieval Spawn, thank you for being the top gifted sub guy this month. I love you. All right, let's do Naked Snake. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to the boys. Let's hear it for the boys. Let's hear it for the man. Let's hear it for my baby. You know you gotta understand. All right, let's see who we gonna raid here. We're going to raid. I think we're gonna do Cinevere again. She looks like to be the only person going hard. There's a few people on here that I've raided before, but they literally don't even acknowledge the raid. So I'm like, oh, fuck it. I'll just raid somebody else. They like don't say shit at all. And I'm like, you don't have to like just say, hey, thanks for the raid. That's it. That's the end of it. You don't. That's all you have to say. You know, that's the end of it for me. But when people just completely ignore it and you give them like quadruple the viewers they had before and they just don't say anything, I'm like, yeah, fuck that. I'll just raid somebody that's gonna be like appreciative of getting a raid, regardless of what it is or whatever. You know, I know when I get it, I'm like blown away. It's kind of rare for me, even though Sevi rated me today. I love Sevi, right? But still, you know. One time I rated somebody, McSteller. I rated somebody on Twitch or something, maybe. I can't remember. And the dude was so angry I rated him because he thought I was cross-promoting. And then like a year later, I had 100K subs on YouTube, and he had like 3 watchers on Twitch. He was like a super asshole. I'd never, and he was basically, he used to get 1,000 concurrent on Twitch, and then he like dropped down to like 3 or 4 because he stopped playing the only game that he used to play. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I guess that makes sense. Fuck them. Fuck them. All right, boys, here we go. It's time for Naked Snake for the 10th show in a row. Shout out so much to Mr. M-Bone, Monty Puff, Rakin, I Like 'Em Low, Rudy Toot, Anjali, Maverick Cuba, all the boys. You guys are goated as hell. A total of 101 super chats tonight. Jesus Christo, that's like the most I've gotten in like a fucking 6 months. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. And Radiosphere was angry that we were talking about Jeremy today. Radiosphere, listen here. You listen here, Radiosphere. You listen good. You a bitch. You a bitch. I still love you, though. But a little bit less than before you were a bitch. Okay? All right, Pro Grip, you ready? Here we go. Time for Naked Snake. Wasn't he an RE streamer? Yes, Sean. Yes. You know the story. It's time. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? One more time. Number 10. Naked Snake number 10. Narco Wookie.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching, I'll melt into
Chai Tea, you like the show? We're almost to 400.
What a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. Snake eater.
Oh, in my time, there be nobody else. Cry, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Here we go, boys.
Someday we'll go to the rain. Someday you feed on a tree frog. It's a trial to survive.
Rudy Toot, my boy.
Give my life, not for honor, but for you.
In my time, there be nobody else. Cry, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. It's still going, boys. It's still going. Yes. Yes. GG, Sean. I appreciate you guys so much for all the love, all the support. Hot damn. 13 likes till 400. Spam the hell out of it. I'll have a new video coming out tomorrow morning. Don't miss that. And then another one coming out Wednesday. Don't miss that because we got to talk about the gaming convention that canceled my ass last year. They're back. So we're going to jump back on. We're going to have some fun. And we'll be back streaming tomorrow as well. So I'll see you guys over there. Shout out to all the boys. Thank you so much to everybody that supports your boy. Again, shout out to I Like 'Em Low. Shout out to Rudy Toot, Anjali. Shout out to Monty Puff, Peef Puff Poof, B.M. Bone, Rakin Knight, Maverick Kuba, Audie boys. Jace, I love you. I love you. There's so many tonight, I can't even keep track. Thank you guys so much. Oh, yeah, of course, Travis Borthwick. I love you guys. Appreciate you. You guys are goated. You goated, I tell you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Get the hell on it, doggone. Like the stream on the way out. Say Cam Raid in the chat when you arrive on Cindy's stream. Say Cam Raid. Cam Raid. Cam Raid. It's required, you bitches. Do it now.